nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur, or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to 420.
Spooky. Spooky.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
Wanna get high? Wanna get high?
Was that a party or?
The world is flat. The world is flat. I'm here to ring the alarm with my puppet like charm, straight from the barn. I'm talking about Flat Earth Farms, cause most don't know. They think we live on a globe, a ball that floats. So listen and take notes, and take it to a higher plane. Imagine yourself in all it contains, in all its glory, and Flat Earth Farms can take you there. Open your mind outside the box. No more staring at NASA's Photoshop. No more moon landings, no line to ya. No more people standing backwards in Australia. Just facts and pure truth, planning straight to the roots. Flat Earth Farms help you understand. A magical place on a wondrous land.
The world is flat, and that's a fact. Tell your friends next time you chat. Let them know a ball ain't that. Let's stay playing with the baseball bat. Cause we coming at the barn, a higher place, the Flat Earth Farms.
This could be it, Harry. Pass the word along. Tell the men it's time to shoot the moon.
Shoot the moon!
Not out there on the microphone. On the microphone.
Shoot the moon. Shoot the moon.
what are we gonna do tonight, Singe Man?
The same thing we do every night, Boston Ray. Try to take over the world.
The world of science cares about you. The world of science cares.
Wait.
The world of science cares about you. Eureka! We found it. With the tools of science, we have invented, yes, hand sanitizer. But not just any hand sanitizer. This hand sanitizer was developed and approved by the Dark One himself. Here are a few of the things our product can bring you.
Man, you hear this bullshit they be talking every day, man. It's like these motherfuckers.
Come on. That's a grip of the serpent. That's the words of a liar. as I search to acquire the fire, first to inspire me to curse in each verse with the ire. You're witnessing the rebirth of the fighter. Need to do some research on a spider. Feet first with the bugs in my web, and I had madness on my mind, doing drugs up at 7, throwing slugs up at heaven, scorching from the flame of the hellfire burning. I'm an orphan of the game. Purple rain leaking, black coffin in my vein. I can see my sanity encircling the drain. Flush with the rush of the pills crushed up in my well. Am I still fucked up? Tell me where's the plug? It's so bad I'd pulled it. A car out of fuel, I'm a gad out of bullets. I'm gone.
I'm on it, and I'm violent. A little unstable, it's probably my environment. All the time spent trying to write me around to get out though. Cause we cutthroat, but above all, I'm a warrior. Look, my blood pump, high octane, I flame on. Cut a line that goes straight to the brakes, you crash dummies. Wipe the mud up off my face, watch the sun shine down on me. Risen from the ashes, swinging for the fence with a bat named Lucille, like Walking Fucking Dead. Pop the trunk, I'm fed up, turn the street to bedlam. Murder, murder, red rum, drill a beat like Ted Bundy. I've been at this shit forever, man, for oh so long. Trying to paint a perfect picture with the tools that I got. Or maybe it's the death of my pops in a box full of ashes, passing around like a souvenir, asking me questions about him. The tension keeps stacking. The fact of the matter is I'm just a bastard. Now fuck what you talking, I've heard it 1,000 times. Back of my mind, I had thought about suicide. Walk with my head up an egg just to crack a smile. Dealt with the hurt and the anger keep coming out. I'm on it, and I'm violent. A little unstable, it's probably my environment. All the time spent trying to write me around to get out though. Cause we cutthroat, but above all, I'm a warrior. Look, my blood pump, high octane, I flame on. Cut a line that goes straight to the brakes, you crash dummies.
Respect for this kids today, they got no respect for this thing of ours. Bunch of fucking jackals out on the streets now. And let me tell you something. They got no idea what it's like to be the boss. The honor and brotherhood of La Casa Nostra. Pussy. To these motherfuckers.
Better pay me that respect. Call me Don Vito, Corleone, Patriarch, Ice Cold Stilo. Knock it out the park like the great Bambino. Bringing in the bread like I ain't never heard of keto, so you better check your ego. You ain't no Pacino. Fuck around and end up just like Pesci in Casino. Never worry when I see an enemy like Nemo. Even my marine biology bars are primo. I got roots in Avellino. Shout out to my poppy. Italian royalty blood running through my body. Studying Gigante, some Gotti, Tommy Karate. Albert Anastasia murders a fucking hobby. I serve them up with salami and clams on a linguine. Boss of the family, James Gandolfini. And everybody eating around me, never greedy. So salute me when you motherfucking see me running shit so easy. Webby got the game plan, how to make a buck up in the motherfucking wasteland. Started from the bottom, but trust me, I'm still the same fam. Only difference now, I'm a motherfucking made man. Better pay me that respect, Don Corleone. Built an empire and I did it on my own. I ain't worried about they shit, my shit's known. Feet up on the throne and I made it my home. So pay me that respect, Don Corleone. Only talking bullshit, you can hear it in my tone. I ain't worried about they shit, my shit's known. Feet up on the throne, Don Corleone. Hey, eating prosciutto in a 3-piece suit with capos all across the state. Those my CT troops. Get that product that we peddle when I leave the booth. And then we push it on the streets. Now my CDs looped all across the damn map with my grip on the throttle. Anybody with the crowns getting Paul Castellano. I'm Joseph Bonanno, don't fuck with Sammy Gravanos. Drinking Montepulciano by the fucking bottle with a stogie. OG, gravy on my gnocchi. Keep my mouth shut, yeah, my biz stay low-key. All these snake round got me feeling like Mowgli. Keep my friends close, watching foes more closely. Only son of Joni, young Corleone. Get that Genko olive oil imported from back home. My account's all grown and got caught up on my taxes, so the feds don't try to do me like a pawn. Sitting up on the throne, so haters get to betting. How long that I'ma be up here? Well, I just keep progressing. And every day's a blessing from this fucking very second until they asking favors at my daughter's wedding. Better pay me that respect, Don Corleone. Built an empire and I did it on my own. I ain't worried about they shit, my shit's known. Feet up on the throne and I made it my home. So pay me that respect. Don Corleone, only talking bullshit. You can hear it in my tone. I ain't worried about they shit, my shit's known. Feet up on the throne, Don Corleone.
Now, Chrissy, this is going to be my cousin Oscar till I die. You understand? Be it an hour from now, be it tonight, or be it 100 years from now. And any friend of ours knows it's going to be the way I say it's going to be. And betrayal will not be tolerated. Not now, not never. My cousin Oscar.
Commander, copy, command, you hear me? Babylon's on fire, it's burning now. Commander, command, please answer. The Babylon's on fire, it's burning now.
Yeah, pulling up like I'm in Liberty City with all the wanted stars. On a rush, full of freedom fighters throwing Molotovs. Disobeying martial law and carrying steel. No Bob Marley, bitch, we went and shot the sheriff for real. And in the air you could feel there's no solution as the tension's brewing. They took our freedom, so we're fighting for some restitution. And all my fellow patriots are either dead or shooting. Unleashing retribution, it's the fucking revolution. And they gon' tear this whole establishment down with dreams of building something great from all the ashes around. Yeah, they thought we were the sheep, but take a gaze at us now. Through all the smoke and the fire, when the radio sounds like
Commander, copy, command, you hear me? Babylon's on fire, it's burning now. Commander, command, please answer. The Babylon's on fire, it's burning now.
They can't stop the slaughter when we bust that rocket launcher. SWAT officer yelling, please sir, no, I got a daughter. Listen, we don't care, half our soldiers have got children.
You're muted, Ray, I think.
Nothing's working out well tonight. Nothing's working out well. The sound didn't work out well. I was trying to set up. Anyway, what's going on, Jenny?
Yeah, like the videos you were trying to play didn't seem to be working properly. I thought it was just on my end.
No, it's glitchy.
Okay. Because I was having problems earlier with it like freezing up on me. So I thought maybe it was just doing that, but apparently not.
No, they're messing with us, probably.
Yeah.
How we doing? We got Random Fan. We got Super Sidewinder. We got Parody Bear. We have Kim Ray.
Greetings.
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 Yeah, the usual suspects. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Not so good. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna play another song because I need to. Rasta, did you want to spin some stuff? Are you ready for that or what? Hold on. Let me see if I can get this to play. See what.
You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
Rasta, you're muted. You're muted.
President Trump.
Nice.
Right here.
Give me 2 minutes. I gotta figure something out here.
This is President Trump. He says, "Hey guys, y'all miss me? I know I've been gone a while, and Sleepy Joe's been up there in that White House doing who knows what with Hunter and Joe's wife kissing on Kamala's husband at the State of the Union. Can y'all believe that? Don't y'all miss Grandfather Moderna? Don't y'all miss me? I bet you do. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come."
Rasta, you're a trip, man. I'm putting my
best is yet to come.
I'm not singing to a shitty mic that doesn't work. Fuck that.
The best is yet to come. Yes. And that's what we're doing. We're here. Yeah. Do you want me to run some reggae tunes?
Yeah, go for it. If you're set up for it.
All right, I'm gonna set it up. I'm gonna do it.
How many books did you miss?
I'm gonna run some Rasta reggae raga tunes. Yeah.
Dad, if you look behind you, how many books did you miss?
There's like 20 books there. All right, let me get it all set up here. Just take me a minute here in the Rasta Bear Studios. We'll go live tonight. We're just having a party here tonight. We're preparing for a journey into the void. I'm going to see Alcyon Massive tomorrow.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Alcyon. That's over. I'll start with him, actually. I'll start with Alcyon because he's my homie. His name's Charlie. He's from, I forget where he's from, like Cincinnati or somewhere. And then he moved to Oregon, and he calls Oregon the heart of the revolution. And he's on a totally different tip than most people are on. And he happens to be playing. He's going to be playing tomorrow at this cafe. It's like a coffee shop deal. And yeah, so I'm excited to be a part of it. Going to go down there with my daughter. And we're going to live it up and give it up and do it up right. Let me see. Let me find the right song to first start it out with.
Bug Life.
The Bug Life? Okay. Let me see here. Hear you? Not hearing it. I'm hearing it here. It's not here yet. Okay, hold on. I'm still getting there. How's it doing that? Oh, I see. I'm going to switch it over to my other audio real quick. Just a second here. I'm going to switch my audio. So give me just a second, and then I'm going to pull the song up.
I know what you're doing, yeah.
Let me do the audio. Alcyon? He's got dreadlocks. He looks kind of like me, because he's my brother. Brother from another mother.
You're muted. You lost audio.
Better.
The hills getting all kinds of ready, prepared for the changes occurring in space and time. This is bug life, baby, Jefferson state of mind. Well, it's the new mathematics, science turned to magic. Just try it and see what happens when these hippies start rapping like Omega Project. Got you tapping your toes, so peace to brought the pages, mahalo to Carlos. I rep the fresh coast of Evergreen, the best of empathy, Bay up the Mendocine, Humboldt to Trinity, Ashland up to Portland, even up to BC. We growing organically, keep our bodies pesticide free. I'd rather party in the trees than in the bars, dance underneath the stars where there ain't no laws preventing me from being free to express myself, respect myself, and most important, let myself go. Watch my aura glow, expand and grow to the size. With my feet in the ocean, in my head in the skies. I'm a dread in disguise. Third, I focused upon divine interactions between you and I and I and I. We be living that bug life, all natural in the woods. Crank up the solar power music.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Sound cut.
That's not on my end, though. That's on his end.
Yeah, the sound cut. There it goes. Oh, no, it cut again.
Yeah.
Electronic instruments blended
Try to
with
fix it.
He's
adjusting it.
It's good now.
With never-ending rhymes, we're all friends, and this is why.
It's good now.
Communicate how we feel day to day. We keep it real, learning better ways to deal with negative issues as we heal each other. Cooking dank vegetarian meals with one another, and it's all.
Oh no, it's muted again.
Hannah mixed it with the woods, I call it bug life, baby, and you know it's all good. I took the sound of the streets, Hannah mixed it with the woods, I call it bug life, baby, and you know it's all good. And you know it's all good, 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 yo. You in Southern Oregon, it's all good, man. We got nothing but love around here. We got that organic way of living, you know, we call it bug life, man. We ain't got no synthetic clothing on, we got hemp, bamboo, organic cotton. We swaying, we swashing, we washing, we buckling. Yeah, we got it going on down here, living that bug life, baby. So, we be living that bug life. All natural in the woods, crank up the solar power music, make you feel good. Whether in domes or yurts, we be puffing on perks, spreading out the peaceful energy across the universe. We be living that bug life, full of veggies and dreadies. Got gorillas in the hills, getting all kinds of ready, prepared for the changes occurring in space and time. This is bug life, baby, Jefferson state of mind. We be living that bug life, all natural in the woods, crank up the solar power music, make you feel good. Whether in domes or yurts, we be puffing on perks, spreading out the peaceful energy. Yeah, what up, fam? Y'all know who I am. Alcyon Massive, always bring the classics, man. I'm on that old 95 tip, keeping it alive, kid. Hip-hop forever, I'ma do this till I die, shh. And even afterwards, I'll be coming back to earth. Y'all should do it too, we some products of galactic birth. But you have to learn it on your own, cause if you don't, it's hypnosis, not gnosis. Even Moses had to know this. Encrypted through the years, whispered in ears of the underground. Found a way to spit licks from my city to your town. News of a revolution is spreading around. So how much longer really take the throw down? I mean, get down. All we really wanna do is dance, it's your chance now. Step up to the plate and make a difference. Stand strong as we chant the Babylon, expressing our love for Mother Earth. We be living that bug life, all natural in the woods. Crank up the solar power music, make you feel good. Whether in domes or yurts, we be puffing on perks, spreading out the peaceful energy across the universe. We be living that bug life, full of veggies and dreadies. Got gorillas in the hills, getting all kinds of ready, prepared for the changes occurring in space and time. This is bug life, baby, Jefferson state of mind. Well, it's the new mathematics, science turned to magic. Just try it and see what happens when these hippies start rapping like Omega Project. Got you tapping your toes, so peace to brought the pages, mahalo to Carlos. I rep the fresh coast of Evergreen, the best of empathy, Bay up the Mendocine, Humboldt to Trinity, Ashland up to Portland, even up to BC. We growing organically, keep our bodies pesticide free. I'd rather party in the trees than in the bars, dance underneath the stars where there ain't no laws preventing me from being free to express myself, respect. Yeah, what up, fam? Y'all know who I am.
Halcyon massive, always bring the classics, man. I'm on that old 95 tip, keeping it alive, kid. Hip hop forever, I'ma do this till I die. Shh. And even afterwards, I'll be coming back to earth. Y'all should do what you. We some products of galactic birth, but you have to learn it on your own. Cause if you don't, it's hypnosis, not gnosis. Even Moses said to know this. Encrypted through the years, whispered in ears of the underground. Found a way to spit licks from my city to your town. News of a revolution is spreading around. So how much longer really take the throw down? I mean, get down. All we really wanna do is dance. It's your chance now. Step up to the plate and make a difference. Stand strong as we chant the Babylon, expressing our love for Mother Earth. We be living that bug life. All natural in the woods, crank up the solar power music, make you feel good. Whether in domes or yurts, we be puffing on purse, spreading out the peaceful energy across the universe. We be living that bug life, full of veggies and dreadies. Got gorillas in the hills, getting all kinds of ready, prepared for the changes occurring in space and time. This is bug life, baby, Jefferson state of mind. Well, it's the new mathematics, science turned to magic. Just try and see what happens when these hippies start rapping like Omega Project. Got you tapping your toes, so peace to brother patience, mahalo to Carlos. I rep the fresh coast of Evergreen, the best of Empathy, Bay up to Mendocine, Humboldt to Trinity, Ashland up to Portland, even up to BC. We growing organically, keep our bodies pesticide free. I'd rather party in the trees than in the bars, dance underneath the stars where there ain't no laws preventing me from being free to express myself, respect myself, and most important, let myself go. Watch my aura glow, expand and grow to the size, with my feet in the ocean, in my head in the skies. I'm a dread in disguise, third I focused upon divine interactions between you and I and I and I. We be living that bug life, all natural in the woods, crank up the solar power music, make you feel good. Whether in domes or yurts, we be puffing on purse, spreading out the peaceful energy across the universe. We be living that bug life, full of veggies and dreadies. Got gorillas in the hills, getting all kinds of ready, prepared for the changes occurring in space and time. This is bug life, baby, Jefferson state of mind. Well, you can smell it all around, it's the smell of all ganja, as we experiment with our sounds and harmonics. Electronic instruments blended with acoustics, we're laying down the blueprint for universal music. We do it for the love, transcending space and time with never-ending rhymes. We're all friends and this is why we never hesitate, communicate how we feel. Day to day we keep it real, learning better ways to deal with negative issues as we heal each other, cooking dank vegetarian meals with one another. And it's all OG, natural, chemi-free, plus we all believe in a community of peace. I took the sound of the streets and I mixed them with the woods. I call it bug life, baby, yeah, you know it's all good. I took the sound of the streets and I mixed it with the woods. I call it bug life, baby, yeah, you know it's all good. And you know it's all good, 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 yo. You in Southern Oregon, it's all good, man. We got nothing but love around here. We got that organic way of living, you know, we call it bug life, man. We ain't got no synthetic clothing on, we got hemp, bamboo, organic cotton. We swaying, we swashing, we washing, we buckling. Yeah, we got it going on down here, living that bug life, baby. So, we be living that bug life, all natural in the woods, crank up the solar power music, make you feel good. Whether in domes or yurts, we be puffing on purse, spreading out the peaceful energy across the universe. We be living that bug life, full of veggies and dreadies. Got gorillas in the hills, getting all kinds of ready, prepared for the changes occurring in space and time. This is bug life, baby, Jefferson state of mind. We be living that bug life, all natural in the woods, crank up the solar power music, make you feel good. Whether in domes or yurts, we be puffing on purse, spreading out the peaceful energy across the universe. We be living that bug life, full of veggies and dreadies. Got gorillas in the hills, getting all kinds of ready, prepared for the changes occurring in space and time. This is bug life, baby, Jefferson state of mind.
Live if you wanna live, Rastaman vibration, yeah.
Positive.
That's what we got to give. I and I vibration, yeah.
Positive.
Got to have a good vibe. I am an iration, yeah.
Irites.
Whoa, whoa. Positive vibration, yeah.
Positive.
If you get down and you quarrel every day, you're saying prayers to the devils, I say. Oh, why not help one another on the way? Make it much easier.
Just a little bit easier.
Say you just can't live that negative way, if you know what I mean. Make way for the positive day, 'cause it's news and days, new time. And if it's a new feeling, you
yeah, said it's a new science. Oh, what a new day. Picking up. Are you picking up now? Your love, your love, protect us. Your love, your love.
I give I courage to fight the fight. I know they might try to conquer I, Lord. Guide I by day and watch I by night, Lord. I pray you'll restore your people's sight, Lord. I give I courage to fight the fight. Oh, say fight the fight. I know they might try to conquer I, Lord. Conquer I. Guide I by day and watch I by night, Lord. I know you'll restore your people's sight, Lord. I'm on crying for peace and justice. I'm on roll up to Thailand to me. I see your oppressors sitting on their throne, trying to dictate the price of my soul. Oh, Jah give I courage to fight the fight. I know they might try to conquer I. Oh, night I by day and watch I by night. I pray you'll restore your people's sight. Through soul and conscience, fire burns, light inspires change. I won't fall victim. Oh, oh, oh. Jah give I courage to fight the fight. Who say fight the fight? I know they might try to conquer I. Oh God, I by day and watch I by night. Congo man, don't give up. Congo man, live up. Bingy man, don't give up. Keep your culture. Don't be afraid of the vulture. Grow your dreadlocks. Don't be afraid of the wolf pack. Rastaman live up. Bingy man, don't give up. Congo man, live up. Yeah. Congo man, don't give up. David slew Goliath with the sling and the stone. Samson slew the Philistine with the donkey jawbone. I am man liver.
One more man, no give up. Rasta man live up, yeah. Natty Jet, no give up.
When man a roll out the streets, road man a beat. Look like me at the white line in the concrete. Road man a beat. When man a roll out the streets, road man a beat. I need the money alone in the front seat. Sometimes you gotta hit the road, Jack, with our own knapsack and don't turn back. Circumstances like these took me to where I'm at. Love life, live, laugh and dance. Gotta listen your heart, gotta take that chance. A new breath of fresh air out there, follow through your plans. I'm tired of the negative people, all them promote evil. So me put a little gas in my vehicle. I'm telling you, road trip. Me nah drink no beer, but me might gonna slip back. Road trip. Mama said there would be days like this. Yeah, road trip. Me nah drink no beer, but me might gonna slip back. Road trip. Papa said there would be days like this. I reggae music me turn up on the highway. Selassie, I know what a nice Friday. Look up to the sun in the sky, I pray. Rainbows up above the blessing come my way. Good things come to those who wait, but not for those who wait to let. Give thanks and appreciate. Patience is a virtue, wow, hold the faith. I put my foot up to the pedal, and if out the road me have to get the medal. How much time me stop me say me have to make several. Rose ambassador, your link up special. Road trip. Me nah drink no beer, but me might gonna slip back. Road trip. Mama said there would be days like this. Road trip. Me nah drink no beer, but me might gonna slip back. Road trip. Papa said there would be days like this.
Easy skanker, skanking it easy. Easy skanker,
Skanking it slow.
easy skanker,
Skanking it easy.
easy skanker.
Skanking it slow.
Excuse me while I light my split.
Split.
Oh God, I got to take a lift. From reality, I just can't drift. That's why I'm staying with this riff. Take it easy.
Easy skanking.
Lord, I take it easy.
Easy skanking.
Take it easy.
Easy skanking.
Got to take it
Easy
easy.
skanking.
See, we're taking it easy.
Wa-da-da-da.
We're taking it slow.
Wa-da-da-da.
Taking it easy. Got to take it slow. So take it easy. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Excuse me while I light my split. Oh God, I got to take a leap. From reality, I just can't drift. That's why I'm staying with this real. Take it easy. Got to take it easy. Take it easy. Skanking, take it easy. Tell you what, herb for my wine, honey for my strong drink. Herb for my wine, honey for my strong drink. I'll take it easy. Skanking, take it easy.
our hearts. We want to start a new history. The peace and love in our hearts throughout the world. And I feel like, we're going to start this new history because, as I say, yesterday was history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is our gift today.
Well, I don't want problems, I want solutions. Let's go world, I know we can do this. We've drawn up the blueprint, we setting up the grid. Haven't seen the likes of this since the pyramids. Rainbow Bridge finally connected. Revelation almost manifested. As we align worldwide, our intention clear up the fear, we concentrate on judge our blessing. This here a message based on a vision. Cultivate compassion, we ready for the mission. No competition, we got to stay conscious. No doubt in anywhere the creator wants this. Only the strongest of mind and heart navigate the maze of the soul through the dark. Purify your body as you purify your mind. Call upon creator in these times. For these are the days a long time prophesies to come in Jah kingdom. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. So don't be afraid in these times to call upon your Father's name. Anytime that I get confused, I just look to you and say, Mama, Omega, Papa, Creator, here when I pray. I don't want to see no child suffer. Every human deserves food and water. As above, so below. Can you imagine just what will happen when we all tap into the fact we are one, and anything that tries to divide us and lie to us must be an illusion, and we've only begun. We're still going strong, you can see it in my eyes. Pride of a lion, doesn't matter what your tribe is. When you're no longer living but you're just surviving, my people, we climbing up a Jacob's ladder, upwards towards our heavenly Father. And we never one worship for your Babylon dollar. Only wisdom of Rastafari we follow. Swift like an arrow and heavy like a stone. A judge I wouldn't test, I yet I knew I couldn't cope. So I'm a never vex even when I'm straight broke. Cause Jah keep a watch on all creation, no show. For these are the days a long time prophesies to come in Jah kingdom. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. So don't be afraid in these times to call upon your Father's name. Anytime that I get confused, I just look to you and say, Mama, Omega, Papa, Creator, here when I pray. I don't want to see no child suffer. Every human deserves food and water. That's above, so below.
Dread, naughty dread now. Dread like Congo Bongo high. Naughty dread like in a Babylon. I dread like Congo Bongo high. Hey, children, get your culture. And don't stay there and just or the battle will be hotter. And you won't get no supper. Naughty dread now. I dread like Congo Bongo high. Naughty dread like in a Babylon. Roots, naughty. Then I walk up the first street. And then I 7th Street. Natty dreadlock thingy bongo high. Natty dread now. Roots natty Congo high. Oh, natty 21,000 miles away from home. Yeah. Oh, natty. And that's a long way for natty to be from home. Don't care what the world says. I and I coulda never go astray. Just like a bright and sunny day. Oh, we're gonna have things our way. Natty trade, Lord. Bongo, we never worry yet, yeah. Never in a worry yet, yeah. Cause I'm happy and free. We never worry about a politician yet. Never worry about the weekends, the strong yet. Never worry about earthquakes yet. Never worry when the earth shake. No, we never worry about the snipers in high places. No worry about no hypocritical faces. No worry about who no one hear me. We never worry about who no one hear me. King of kings, I mean no worry about the freaks them. I mean never worry about the police them. I mean never worry about no bling. I mean nah go worry about nothing. We never worry yet, yeah. Never in a worry yet, yeah. Cause I'm happy, yes. I'm free. Yeah, stop worry about that. Stop worry about how the system said. Stop worry about new world order. Stop worry about clans and one another. Stop worry about crash and burn. Me stop worry about job and earn. Me stop worry about my girlfriend. Me stop worry about the world ending. Stop worry about my we never worry yet, yeah. Never in a worry yet, yeah. Cause I'm happy and free. We never worry about a politician yet. Never worry about the weekends, the strong yet. Never worry about earthquakes yet. Never worry when the earth shake. No, we never worry about the snipers in high places. No worry about no hypocritical faces. No worry about who no one hear me. We never worry about who no one hear me. King of kings, I mean no worry about the freaks them. I mean never worry about the police them. I mean never worry about no bling. I mean nah go worry about nothing. Me never worry yet, yeah. Never in a worry yet, yeah. Cause I'm happy, yes. I'm free. Yeah, me stop worry about that. Me stop worry about how the system said. Me stop worry about new world order. Stop worry about clans and one another. Stop worry about crash and burn. Me stop worry about job and earn. Me stop worry about my girlfriend. Me stop worry about the world ending. Stop worry about my mama and me. Me stop worry about my papa and me. Me stop worry about life. Why should I? Yeah. Me never worry yet. Yeah. forever in a worry set, yeah. Cause I'm happy, yeah. I'm free, free.
There you go. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't hardly hear you.
No, I know. Can you hear this? How does that sound?
That sounds way better.
Than earlier?
Yes.
And how about this?
Uh-oh.
Little distorted?
A
Not too
little
much?
bit, but still not as bad as earlier. Still sounds all right.
Well, that's a distorted.
It's distorted, but it's not as bad as it was earlier.
But that sounds nice and
That's
clean.
good. Yeah, that sounds good.
So that sounds good?
Yes, yeah.
All right. Well, at least we know it sounds good.
Yeah,
So
and I figured out what my issue was. I
let me
can't
try
use my
something else.
camera
Why not? Because it's
because
shitty,
it freezes up. I guess I don't have enough
well, that's
data
fine.
right now.
At least it's letting you talk. It'll probably cut out soon. But let me try this. Let me try something.
I don't think it will cut out. It's just as long as I don't use the camera, it's fine. It's just glitchy.
Hold on. Let's see if. Tell me if this. It's probably going to line up on my end here.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. I had to mute you for a sec because I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. I want to try something. Let's see if this will work.
All right. We got 11 people here now. Howdy, everybody. Good stuff. Yeah, man. That song's one of my favorites. Jah Israel. Jah is real. Is his name Jah is real? Jah Most High. See, this is a page turner Ethiopian cross right here.
All right, I'm gonna mute you for a second, Rasta, because I'm gonna play and I need silence. I need silencio.
Okay.
All right. I want to try something out. They lie to us about everything. Everything. Everything's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. They lie to us about everything. Everything. Everything's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie. They lie to us about the shape of Earth. We know it's flat. We know it's fucking flat. It's flat. It's flat. It's flat. They lie to us about 9/11. There was no place in that attack. That attack. It was attack on us. It doesn't work. The equipment's not working. In the microphone, I need a new mic. I need a new microphone cord. So, I need you to buy me one then, because I don't have the money.
Have your crew.
So, thank you.
I'm trying to sleep. You can't wake me up like that.
You just like interrupted me in the middle of the song.
You interrupted my sleeping.
Whatever.
It's rude.
No, you're rude. I didn't do nothing. I'm not bothering no one. Anyways, back to my show. Well, there goes the rest of my music for the night.
In the morning.
Rasta, what are you up to?
I'm just putting my daughter to bed. She fell asleep on the couch on the sofa.
I just got shut down. No more music for the night. I just got shut down for me.
Oh, you got shut down. No music for you.
No, stay away.
I gotta fill up this Gatorade.
It was starting to sound good too. I was just starting to get it to sound
water
good.
for my daughter real quick, and then I'll be right back. And I got lots to talk about, lots to say, lots to chatter.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're gonna talk about tennis and talk about energy vortexes, and what else was I gonna? There's a couple other things. I went to St. Andrew's Episcopal Church here in Portland, and so we can talk about that. I got lots to talk about, so give me a minute.
Ugh.
Tick with tech in America, and tick with tech in America, and tick with tech in America, and tick with tech.
Huh?
No, nothing. I don't know. I'm just vaping. I was just.
Oh.
All right.
What? You got anything? You could have got a word in
Well,
right.
I know somebody who has a house right in the middle of a vortex.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to
You
talk
stand
about.
in the doorway and it echoes and reverberates, and like you could feel it. Well, I can, anyways.
That's what I wanted to talk about, because my house that I'm in right now, this home that I'm in, it's a portal. Like there's a vortex, like in Portland, Oregon. Like it's like this location right here is like they're like I'm on top of like this crazy energy field right here, where it's like I feel it and I know it's underneath me. And it's not that it's underneath me, it's here with me, because like in the 10-dimensional realm that we're in, like we only experience 4 dimensions of that, with time and space and all of the relativity in between. But beyond that, there's other frequency matter going on. And let me tell you that where my spot where I'm at here right now, it's like it's where the pits of the legion are going to be unleashed, and they're already pouring out into the world. They're just like, and that's why I'm here, because I have to be here on the front to hold it down. Somebody's got to be on the front lines to hold down the thing, not be in fear, not to live in fear, not to walk through fear, but just to rock it and to show more love, more kindness, compassion, upliftment, and caring and abilities for all of mankind and humanity. That's what we're going to be doing here. Burning away all your wickedness, your vanity, desires, all the things that need. We're going to just live it up. We can all be one massive family if you just do away with all the other things, the nonsense, It's like what's stopping you from coming to that place? It's sad to see humanity acting in accordance in the way that it does. My own personal life, so much of my time I've wasted. And I look back on the years that I've wasted and the things that I did and the bad choices I made and things that I could have done differently. But I've always strived and always wanted to do good. There's goodness inside me, and there's goodness inside you. And if good is so good to talk about, it's great. It just makes you feel good to just be good and do good and say good. And good is good. And don't let bad around you. We don't need negative vibes around you. You just like blast it away. No negative. Only the positive. Because that's the only way we can live together as one. And see what they're doing out there in the world right now. I just was scrolling through. I saw a Canadian prepper just put up a video. He said that let me see. It said Russia's like about to launch, or it says, let's see, red alert. U.S. launches ICBM. Russia preps a Satan missile. Have y'all heard about this damn Satan missile? They even got a missile named Satan. They don't. It's not bad enough that there's actually a Satan. Like, what are they gonna do with the Satan missile? I mean, Satan. It's all the same. It's like missile, blah 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 blah. It's like, have no fear, for your world is world without end. So run them politicians and them friend. All they want you to do is live in fear. Through the media, they have the people scared. Have no fear, for your world is world without end. So run them politician and them friends. All they want you to do is live in fear. Through the media, they have the people scared. Rasta don't know which way they want you to get the world to go. All I know is that Jah Rastafari is in control. Time is of no essence. And so we got to take it. We got to cherish this moment, every precious moment that we have right now, because shit is hitting the fan, people. Do you not understand that it is hitting the fan? That's what's happening right now. It's massive. And it's time to open up your eyes, realize that this is time. No time for compromise. No, victory is ours. Victory is for the righteous, not for the wicked. The wicked, see, that's the thing with purification, with the fire. That's why Rastas love the fire. Because the fire make it bun, 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 bun down Babylon. Bun down Babylon. Bun, bun, bun down Babylon. Seen? And see, if you're a precious gem, you go through the fire, what happens on the other side? You're still there, right? You walk through the fire, you're purified through the Ayahites, the Ileites of the Most High, Jah, Emperor Haile Selassie, Jah Nosin. And so that's what Mia say, that the higher heights of the Most High, Him guide I, protect I and give I the message to send to the people. The truth, the reality. This is not fiction. This is not science fiction. This is not no movie. Why would you even want to watch a movie or play GameCube, Nintendo, PlayStation, all those fantasizations? Why would you want to do that right now? This is real and it's excellent. I mean, you've got the world at your hands. And that's the Faustian deal is what it is that you we are the agency. We are the agency.
Yep.
Yo, Nancy, do you understand, Nancy, that we need to get back We gotta get Nancy back from the underneath. She's trapped.
Oh no.
No, but that's Stranger Things, it's stranger than fiction, If you didn't listen, like when you see the lights flickering, like lights, the way the spirits realm, they communicate, it's on a different plane, a different frequency, a vibration that most of us been too blind to see this whole time, but they're all operating fully around us all right now. And they're becoming intensified right now, like maximum levels to where it's all going to just burst here any moment. And these things that have been operating in the outside, like it's wild and it's beautiful. It's party time. That's what it is. It's party time for those of us who are living the righteous way. Living an upful life. That's all it takes. Upfulness. You don't have to be perfect, but you know what you need to do to clean your house, clean your shit pile up. Clean up your house and come to the party. Why would you want to just be left in a heap of worries, a heap of misery? A heap of frustration, a heap of just despair. All of those things where you're just left alone and separated from the goodness and the gracious, the Most High Jaja. Ilai. The Most High, the Father, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. Jah. Everlasting, the Father. King of Kings, the ruler of this world, the emperor of all things, the highest of things, Most High Jah. When he says the Most High, that means, that's why I like to go up to the mountaintops, because like up on the mountains, you really feel the goodness and the gracious, the Most High, the Father. You're up there and you're on the mountain and you're looking out and you just see the goodness and the glory everywhere. And you're like, wow, you did a great job with this, Jaja. You make a beautiful place for this thing to happen, And that's why we gotta love the good and the bad, the mom and the dad. No matter if you're mad, we gotta all be glad. Give thanks, reverence, upfulness, the Aya meditation. The Aya vibration from the Most High Jaja, Emperor Haile Selassie I first, who came through. He was the 223rd descendant of King David through King Solomon, direct descendant from Queen Sheba in Ethiopia, where the Ark of the Covenant is still housed in Ethiopia. The Ark of the Covenant is a real thing. It's not something that mankind it's not a fictional thing, because everything in our reality is real. It's real. We feel it. But it is a simulation in for all accordance purposes, but it's real. I know it's real. But it doesn't change the facts. And facts are facts. And you got to get it right. Doesn't matter how you play the game. As long as you don't cheat, then if you win. It's not like a lottery. We know how the lottery works. Like it's always a couple people that win the lottery. And then somehow the money always just disappears and goes right back into the pockets of the people who, it always looks nice. And then all those numbers on the lottery billboards as you're driving in the city, it says, like 33 million or like $6 billion or whatever. They put numbers out there it's just a number. they're like, what is that? What is all that wealth going to buy you? Why, if you're going to buy the whole world, but you can't have your soul, then what's it worth? What's it worth to you, huh? If you can have anything, but you don't have your soul, what good does any of it do to you, huh? None of it's good, because you know you have trouble sleeping at night if you don't have a good soul, a clean heart, because you know reality, especially as a truther. You're like, the truth is the truth, and that can't be taken away. And so when you live in
You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
let's talk about that earthquake in Turkey for a minute here. You know, there's our
That's correct. Some cases they refer to each other like high-ranking people in this group threaten and scare people into remaining silent about their UFO encounters and
Jeffrey Epstein with CIA, yeah, they killed Bob Marley. They killed Freddie Hampton, Ahmaud Arbery. Styrofoam head inside a closed casket, gold coins where his eyes were left behind for the bowmaster. Nobody saw his tuxedo, a picture next to his coffin like a young tuxedo. Life is cheap, we compensate with expensive tastes. Celebrates at the end of days with extended blades. Hit with street sweepers, die swept away. Flying metal blades, definitely settle things. They hit Louis Tuzio, they don't give a shit who he know. Bang, ran up in his crib and let the Uzi go. Yo, under my culture with doors, bing bang, ring the doorbell, shoot you through the door. Royalty and respect, loyalty and death. We took an oath amongst men till our dying breath. Make it twerk 16 bars, hot chorus. Run in your grip and pop smoke, clockwork orange. You know them haters though, pull out, make them Dracos blow. Make the place where your face was into a gaping whoa. When the lights go dim, fires start to flicker. Last bullet in my gun, last shot of liquor. Last bullet in my gun, last shot of liquor. Last bullet in my gun, last shot of liquor. When the lights go dim, fires start to flicker. Last bullet in my gun, last shot of liquor. Last bullet in my gun, last shot of liquor.
And request here for I want to win the lottery. Let's see how it sounded. Let's see where it is. I have it. I know where it is. I have it somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna upload it to my channel, Mr. Super Sidewinder. If you want to make clips, do it. Keep doing it because I don't have the time to do it, and this is awesome. So Super Sidewinder clipped out some of the sections from the other night when we were jamming when we actually got it going.
Hey Ray.
What?
Check it out. You picked you had really good timing on that other clip that that other video you played. You slept on the late night.
I did it. Yeah,
it was good timing with that because I was starting to nod.
So this was the other night with me and Super Sidewinder. He made this video, clipped it out. Let me try this. lottery. But I never play. I never play. I don't pay. I don't pay the lottery, but I wanna win. I wanna win. I wanna win, but I don't pay. Maybe I'll win. I wanna win the lottery. Maybe someday.
Oh, shit, that's funny.
But I never pay. I don't pay it. But maybe I'll win. Hopefully. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Thank God he clipped it out. We would have never remembered. I mean, it's not like, Nancy, were you going to remember that? Anyway.
I'm gonna have to make me a coffee soon.
I'll sit here on my sofa now. That seat's squeaky. I don't like
After
the
I
squeaky
finish this
seat. I gotta sit
cigarette.
on my sofa, yeah.
All right. I just drank a coffee, but I think I need some more. I don't know. I feel like I need.
Actually, I gotta start sewing here in a minute. I gotta.
That's gonna be my third coffee of the night. What do you guys think about that? 12 ounces. So that's 36 ounces of coffee.
That's a lot of coffee.
Well,
I used to drink a pot of coffee a day.
I'm having an orange.
Did you used to drink a pot of coffee every morning and go for a walk?
No, not at all in the morning, just throughout the day.
There used to be this lady in my neighborhood that used to drink like 3 pots of coffee in the morning and then go out like walking around like
Good Lord.
bobbing
No.
her head.
And she don't have stomach problems?
I don't know. Why does coffee give you stomach problems?
Oh, it can if you drink too much. I started getting stomach problems. Well, I don't know. If you already have stomach problems, probably. I already have stomach problems. But the coffee was like aggravating it, so I had to cut back on it.
All right,
So do you know a lot about them horse races when in Aiken?
Yeah. The Aiken what is it, steeplechase or something like that?
Yeah, the steeplechase.
Yeah.
It's a real fancy get together, right?
Oh yeah, I know exactly where it's at. Yep.
When does that happen?
Oh, in the spring.
So wait up. So what were you saying?
I think it's in the spring.
Jenny, what were you saying about coffee again? Go ahead. Explain how the whole thing works.
Okay, well, if you drink a lot of coffee, it can mess with your stomach if you have stomach issues.
Yeah.
It's not medical. It's not that kind of stuff.
You know it's good for your stomach?
It's just that it's like coffee's like a laxative, dude. It is a laxative, dude.
I love it. I'm going to make another cup right now.
Hey, if you ever get backed up and you can't go, just drink a pot of coffee. You'll go.
Yeah.
But make sure you drink a lot of water too, because you'll get dehydrated if you don't.
Check out this right here. Look, see this?
Jenny,
Right here.
Jenny, ramp it up, keep going. So, how does it affect the circulatory system?
Whoa.
The prince. Right here. See this?
Yeah,
and this is it says force 3 right there. Force 3. The prince. The Trinity. Force 3. Tee. And see what's inside. Let me open it up. Pull out my battalion. This thing, I'm telling you, the macrocosm of tennis is phenomenal.
Yeah.
If you got to understand, like, when you're talking about like physics or geometry or astrology or any of those things, like a tennis ball is the perfect thing to compare all those things with. You know, like how the sun moves through the sky, or
Is it? Wait.
something
I
shoots
see what
across the sky. Like what does that any better?
I'll let you finish your point. Go ahead, finish your point, and then I have something to say. Go ahead.
What does that any better than a tennis ball, right? Look, I mean, like a shooting star, right? You take a tennis ball and you, blow, it's gone. Or you can bounce the ball and hit it far away. It teaches you so many things.
Keep going. You're muted. Go ahead.
It's dynamic. The abilities of what tennis teaches you. Geometry, symmetry, being able to come to terms with reality and grounding and coming to the center of gravity and patience and patience.
Is this the newest thing that Suzanne and Santiago passed down from the agency in the think tank that they're trying to get us to something with? They said just use a tennis racket and you can get them.
Well, my 9-year-old daughter Luna, she's going to be 10 here on the 13th of February. She's reinvigorated the tennis out of me. She pulled the tennis right back out of me because, like, I used to be in high school. I was on the tennis team, and when I was a little kid, my aunt Becky, she would take me and my cousin Scott to go, and we would play tennis at these courts, and then my granddaddy would take me to play tennis, and it was fun because, like, once you learn how to hold the tennis racket and you get a good grip on it, and you get a good feel for the racket, and you like come to terms with it, and you have the sound of it. I mean, it sounds so great. It sounds like a musical instrument, honestly. It's like boom, and then it like makes a swish. I didn't mean to hit you. Poor tennis racket. See, you love your racket because, like, it's like these things are awesome. Like this is like one of the most magnificent creations on this planet is the tennis racket.
Yeah.
And because, like, there's so much that goes with tennis. You're getting a physical workout. You're getting a mind workout also, because, like, it works your mind and your physical at the same time, and all dynamics of the dimensions of what you're in. So, like, when you're in like a 3D, 4D reality, and you're sitting there, it's like it's easy to, like, you know, feel your dimensions. But when you pick up a tennis racket and you go out there and play tennis, then you're actually you can see the physics happening. And so you get to see balls come back to you.
I'm with you on this.
Like my daughter got upset tonight. We were playing tennis. We went, and
just keep talking. This is
it was a cool park.
This is the type of tennis that I watch, and you can keep
here in Portland. Here in Portland, they you can light up the parks, light up the tennis courts in the park in the city. And so we've been going to these really cool parks and playing tennis, and so, like, but the lights went off on us tonight, and she got mad, and she threw the ball at the wall, and it bounced back and hit her on their face, And I'm like, oh, that's instant karma right there. Just straight up boom. Yeah, that's one thing too. Like I used to like if you would turn tennis up really loud and go into the other room, it would sound like you're watching a porno.
Yeah. That's
that's what I'm telling you. Tennis, you watch tennis, it's like watching porno. Like listening to tennis sounds like if that would be the funniest joke ever, right?
You know what I'm getting at. You know what I'm getting at.
a girlfriend was walking in on her dude, and she comes in and she thinks he's watching a porno, and he's like, "I'm just watching the tennis match. I want to see who won the tennis game because it's such a competition, and it's such a great competition. It's such a glorious thing. I mean, ping pong. Remember Forrest Gump, right? Forrest Gump, who we all know Tom Hanks. He did his service and did Forrest Gump, and throughout that movie, he played ping pong, right? And he became the best ping pong player that ever lived. And he ping pong, 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 pong.
Here you go, Rasta.
And he made so much. There was like cardboard cutouts.
Look, listen.
It's like, can you see your Rasta a cardboard cutout in it?
Listen.
You know Andre Agassi, right? Andre 420. Andre Agassi ain't got nothing on Andre 420.
That's true.
I'm sure he could. I'm sure he's good.
Oh, jeez.
But I'm telling you, tennis is the ultimate of sport because it's also like dancing. When you're dancing, you're like hopping around, you're bouncing. You get your organs moving, so it's really good for your health. I mean, you don't have health problems when everything's bouncing up and down. It gets moving. So like you get jumping and shaking and hopping around, and you're like playing tennis. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And so that's where it's at. And tennis is, in my opinion, the greatest sport of all mankind. Like, there's not a better game. Like, you can play with two people, or you can play with doubles. So your partner can play with another partner. So, like, there's four.
They're really getting loud now.
I mean, it's like what if? Oh, and dogs love tennis balls too. Like, that's at the park tonight. Before we went out on the tennis court, I was hitting the tennis ball. I was shooting it with the racket. I was going boom and launching the tennis ball, and my dog Poochie, she was chasing after the ball, and she'd run back with it, and then she'd bring it back to me, and then I would run and get the ball. And then we ran.
Wait! Your dog was your dog Poochie? Was your dog Poochie a Dominican dope dealer?
Yeah, man. Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. I like to be physically active, because our energy that we store inside ourselves, like if it sits idle, then it's not good. That's bad. That's what you say. If you have leftover energy at the end of the day, then you're fucked. That's not good for you, and that's not something they teach you in school. You gotta mute that.
They don't teach you much in school, do they?
Yeah, they don't teach you
too much.
Yeah,
in school.
They don't teach you that you shouldn't just be a mush of energy. Like, that's why they want you to participate in sports. Like, that was the best thing that happened in my school curriculum, was that I got involved Because sports help you to be physical.
They don't even. They sound
with your
like
physical
animals,
body.
dude. They sound like animals.
Because
Like
you
like
have to have a
coyotes.
relationship with all of these different angles of your life.
Sounds like the zoo.
It's quarter-final day.
For real.
But certainly a set of champions.
She's all out of breath.
Slam
Look
number
at her. That's,
21.
well, we don't really know about her. Whatever.
We're talking about tennis tonight. I knew it. This is great.
Yeah, it's tennis time. Go ahead, Rasta.
We're getting deep on the tennis court. Deep on the tennis court. And what is tennis court made of? Grass. The real deal grass tennis courts. It's like, there's no better game. There's no aggression. You don't hit the other person, right? You basically just are just trying to return the ball. You hit the ball, you return the ball.
You're gonna watch on YouTube right now.
And the tennis ball is a really cool ball. Like I say, dogs love tennis balls.
I mean, if there's something better on YouTube right now, let me know.
I mean, you could do anything in the world, and if you could put a tennis ball in your hand, the dog will stare at you. He'll be like, "Oh, you've got the ball." It's like, "Oh, we've got the ball. We've got the ball.
I got
the ball.
the ball.
Got the ball. Got the ball. Got to go today. Play some tennis today." I'm gonna make a song about tennis. That's gonna be one of my songs on my album, the tennis song.
Tennis champions.
Yeah, tennis
It'll be
champions.
like pinball wizard, but it'll be called tennis champion.
You know it,
wanna work on it?
and they'll be like, because Andre Agassi, you got Andre Agassi, so Andre 420, gotta make a song about Andre Agassi playing tennis. One day, maybe I might even play tennis with Andre Agassi. Who knows? You know, that's where I'm going. I'm going to the stars, playing tennis with Andre Agassi, and toasting champagne with Rob Dyrdek of ridiculousness. Because this life is ridiculousness.
Is the ball making that sound?
Been trapped in their cages too long to understand that.
That's the women.
Andre.
The sound was coming from the ball going back and forth.
Versus Andre Agassi.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the match of the century?
It's like ping pong.
I would have to really put in some work. I bet he'd kick my ass.
I can watch women's tennis all day.
I'm sorry, but that does not sound right.
They sound like fucking coyotes.
No, it sounds like a woman screaming.
Oh, I know that's obvious.
It's great. It's good for you to make those noises. That's what the thing is. Like I make those noises all day now.
The women that do this love it. Look at them. They look like they're having a blast.
You know,
they're getting loud at each other. They're taking out like
it's actually bad to hold all these
feminine aggression on each other.
Listen.
It's like pure estrogen in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Can you pause it for a second?
Yeah.
Pause it.
To the Mets. She has knocked out the Popova, and the world number 131 can hardly believe it.
Let's talk about energy absorption for a minute here, for a second. Like
what I'm saying is, we all need to stop paying less attention to this drama on YouTube and stop paying more attention to women's tennis tournaments. Okay.
Exactly.
That's all I'm trying to say.
And playing tennis and stop holding in the energy, and harnessing it and absorbing it. And like I say, when they make the noise playing tennis, when they're like, woo, we're supposed to let that noise out, because if we hold that in and we ball it up, it turns into pain. I got a massage yesterday for the first time in like a couple years from this Body Works lady. My girlfriend, who now left me, but she gave me a gift of a massage before she did, and so I booked it and I did it yesterday. And so I did my landscaping job yesterday, the Green Go Landscaping, and then at 12:30 I took a break and I went and I got this massage, and it was so nice. It was so and the thing is, what was crazy is I showed her my pillow when I went there. I pulled up, I showed her my pillow, and I'm like, look at this pillow I'm making, and she was stoked. And then I showed her the crystal, and that it was from Rajneeshpuram, and like she lived in Eastern Oregon, and her family, like the people in the Dalles, like she's been friends with some of the people who have been poisoned by the Rajneesh, the cyanescence that poisoned them when all that conflict went down, when the wild country of Rajneeshpuram. And so like we got to talk about that, because she actually got to go to where Osho was at the actual place and see it for herself. And we came to terms. We're like, yeah, the thing where they went wrong was when they started playing with fire. When they started getting guns and acting like they wanted to like fight back. It's like, that's not the approach that we want to take. And that's been my approach too. And you have to get it out of your life so it gets out of your mind. That's the reality of it. You have to get it out of your life, and then it's out of your mind. Because if you have it as an option, if you have like violence as an option, then it's in your mind all the time. You're thinking about it. That's how it works. Like if you're thinking about something, you're like, then it has potential, right? Potential it's all energy. Energy builds and gains and compagulates, whatever, but it all just, it stockpiles basically. And that's why, like with tennis, you let the energy out, right? You shout, you make noise. It's good to be just like, let it out. And if you ball it up though, it's all tense, and it builds in your shoulders and in your back and in your body, and it makes it hard to move and hard to function and flow and know and go and do and see and be who you really need to be. And that's why we all need to, be the physical machines that we are supposed to be. It's like a disgrace if you have no good excuse to not be physical and you're not physical. Like there's no good excuse for it. Like, it's like, it doesn't matter where you are right now. It's like, get up and go do. That's what we need to do. It makes you feel so good. It's like, it's the best. It makes you feel like $1 million when you go do exercise. When you exercise your body, and then your mind gets exercised, and it just flows. And you think you're going to run out of energy. No, it gives you more energy. Then it fills your cup back up. You're like, oh, wait a minute, I just did a lot of stuff, and I should be tired right now. But wait, I can go do way more stuff because I have all the energy. Like this guy that I know, he said he thought that Owen Benjamin, like he has 4 kids. He has chickens, goats, alpacas, cows, all these animals that he takes care of, runs live stream, does all these things, and it happens to think like, oh, that this is some type of a studio set or something. It's like, what? That would be way more complicated. That would be, how hard that would be to actually like have that be a set, like to have that be like, so that's insane. Because I mean that's the goodness of the energy. the energy just comes. It flows down and just pours into us like bloof. And then when you get excited, because excitement is an energy,
you're talking about Owen Benjamin's farm being a set. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I heard people saying that too.
Isn't that wild? That's insanity. Like what? Like what? Okay, that's so you don't believe we're in the Matrix, but you believe Owen Benjamin's on a movie set. that's fucking hilarious, right?
I didn't
that's
say it. I heard people saying it. That's all.
I know. It's wild. It's absolutely insane. You what? It's reality is
I know nothing.
We all have the potential. We all like that's the thing. Like I'm being this.
Listen,
I'm
it's
living
like
it up.
This is
I'm
what
gonna fly as high as I can possibly fly. Like I'm gonna get a jet airplane and fly wherever I want, to Japan, all the way around Pakistan, wherever I need to go, because that's what I do. Because I stay true, and I'm inspired and invigorated, and invigoration like the real players in the game, like people like Kanye West and all those. They don't sleep that much because like they're so excited. It's like, whoa, I've got so much things going on.
Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. All right. What? Let's see. Let's play a game called Name This Picture. What is this? Whoa. Oh, well, hold on. Let's click on it. Oh, Tangy cookie butter, live caviar. Oh, let's see how quick.
What?
Nice.
Yeah, that's some good stuff right there.
That's why I was coughing so bad. That explains it.
I was at Reggae on the River once, and I was sitting.
Tangy cookie burger, dude. Tangy cookie burger.
They come up with some crazy names.
Caviar.
That's funny. Like like the names. Like I worked on a pretty big farm for a while, and we would get to name some of the strains.
Oh, you would just make stuff up. You would just write stuff on the bag, like ridiculous fucking names.
Oh yeah,
we knew it.
Look what I got today.
We knew it back in the day when we used to get this shit and people used to write all this stupid shit. And we're like, dude, they're just making this shit up to fuck with us, dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway,
look what I got today.
The best was that OG train wreck though from the 70s.
I had a whole bunch like that. How is it thick? How thick is it? Is it heavy?
No, it's light.
Does it have an ice catcher inside? A little knob? Yeah, it does. Let me see. Down near the bottom. Is there a little nub that goes in? Oh, it has a percolator. That's a percolator. Okay, but it doesn't have an ice catcher. See, I like the ones with the ice catcher. But you know what though? You can always just
what's the ice catcher?
It's like this little thing it's like a little nub that goes inside like this. So when you drop a piece, you can drop ice cubes inside. And it catches,
yes.
It has that. It has it.
Yeah, because look, see my fingers.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah,
there's three of them.
So you could drop So you could drop like 4 ice cubes in the top, right? And that thing will catch them, so the ice won't go down and break the thing. And then you could smoke.
Oh, I was wondering why it was like that.
Yeah, and you smoke through the ice, and it's so cool. Jenny, put the ice in there. I'm telling you, it works so good. It's so nice.
Yeah, I used to use ice in my bongs back in the day.
It makes the smoke so smooth and cool. Yeah. Drop a few ice cubes.
I would do crushed ice. Have you ever done crushed ice?
You gotta put the water in it too, though, and then you gotta
put the ice crusher on. Turn the crusher on and turn crush ice.
Yeah,
I don't have an ice maker like that. I don't have an ice maker. I live in a Section 8 apartment, dude. Like I don't have.
Listen to what I used to do. I used to walk into fucking Little Peach, which is like 7-Eleven, right? It's closed down now. This is how old I am, right? And I used to walk in with my bong from the car that we were just smoking. We walk in. I used to put my bong under the slushy machine, the slush puppy machine. And I used to fill it up with plain slush puppy ice, put it on the counter, and ask the dude how much he wanted.
He's like the stoner Bart Simpson.
Well, I'll have to get an ice tray to make like ice cubes, and so I can make ice cubes.
When I was living up in Bellingham, Washington, up there with my son's mom, we lived in this cool house, and the refrigerator we had an ice machine, and I had this bong,
Hold on.
and so every day I would
Brenda
fill
said,
my bong full of ice, crushed ice.
Yeah.
And it would be
look, we have a
it would be
question from the
filled up
audience.
to the very brim top with crushed ice, and then it would just have enough water to make it percolate. But then it would be completely full of ice, crushed ice.
We have a question from the audience. Brenda Mitchell says, "Why do you need ice?" Because
it cools
Brenda,
down the smoke.
The smoke.
It cools it. It makes it cool.
Yeah. That's why.
Cool and
because
clean.
When you take a big bong rip like that, the smoke is real hot and it hurts your chest and it makes you cough more. So when you have ice, it makes the smoke all nice and cool, and it doesn't. You could just take a whole lot of smoke, and it doesn't even bother you. You know, that's the whole point of it. Yeah.
Yeah, crushed ice. Fill it completely full. Fill your bong completely full of crushed ice, and then put a little bit of water in the bottom.
Slush puppy mix works too because it tastes a little sugary.
Well, see, but that's too much. Like I'm telling you, the crushed ice, it allows air to go all the way through the entire bong chamber, all the way. You can fill the whole thing up with ice.
Yeah.
And it's immaculate.
I know what you mean, like crushed ice and a little bit of water.
And then that with my magnifying lens, the solar hit on top of a crushed ice bong rip. So you're getting like the heat from the sun coming into a crushed ice bong rip.
You're lucky.
Of a plant that God gave us, the Most High Jah put here on this realm for us to enjoy as a sacrament. Yeah, man, say it's up 420. We gotta do it plenty. 420. Andre, what I say every day.
Ho, ho, ho.
How's that?
That was good.
Not bad. Yeah. Oh, you got the pods. Listen to this. The other day, I went to my son's birthday party, right, at the bowling alley, and I didn't want to like smoke. Like it's right next to the police station, dude, and where I was in the dungeon like 3 times. There's like a dungeon down there. They had me chained to a pipe, and they beat my ass too. They suck. So I was like, you know what? I'm not playing near this police station. You know what I mean? I was in there 3 times, locked up. You know, I'm like, I'm not doing it again. So, I brought one of those pods with me, Jenny. Right? Me and my dad vaped the whole thing in like an hour and a half, dude.
Oh no!
But I brought one with me to North Carolina, and I seen one dude take one hit and fall flat on his face.
Oh no!
So I think, I don't know. Just be careful. Some of them, it affects people differently. Different people.
How do we go from
I've been
talking about
on it for a couple of days now, and I'm fine with it.
We're talking about
energy.
We're talking about live resin.
We was talking about because it's all connected, right?
All right.
Because like it's fun to play tennis while you take some of the ice bong hits before you, and then go play tennis.
You can talk about tennis all night, but I'm moving on to live resin. So you can.
No, yeah, I love that too. I love it all.
I'll show you.
I love it all. That's the thing. We've got 24 hours in a day, 24 karat gold. You know, baby. You know, it's real. 24 is the deal. So each one of those hours is precious moments we have as the days go by. You know, some days feel like a lifetime. Some days feel like they just fly by. You know, and the older I get, you know, like the days just they affect you differently. Like I was talking to this this girl the other night. I gave her my my pillow with the what is it, the astrology on it, the Why can't I think of the word for it? I don't know, whatever, the pillow that I made with the astrological charts on it. I gave her that pillow, and she was talking about how she viewed each day like a bubble, like you blow the bubble out, and there goes another day, and it's a bubble, and it's floating through the day, and then bloop, it eventually pops, but then out comes another bubble, and we're into it again, another day, another chance to play, another chance to say, hey, yes, I.
Yeah, I'm looking for something. Hold on. Just keep going. You can keep talking.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So the bubbles, they they're at the this place out here in Portland. There's this thing called the Northwest String Summit that happened every year. It's one of the biggest hippie festivals in the country, and it's right outside of Portland. It's out in North Plains, Oregon. It's called the Northwest String Summit. And it's like the gathering of all of the hippies from all over they come from all over, I mean, all over the world, honestly, to come to this thing. And it's a magical event. There's like tons of peacocks there. You got Bob Horning, who owns the property. He ran for office. He's a good guy. I used to live right across the street from him. And every Sunday, though, at the Northwest String Summit, they would have bubbles at the pond. And so people would be raging all night, partying, tripping out their minds and whatnot. And they'd all gather. They'd stay up all night. And then at 5:30, 6 in the morning on Sunday morning, after, they've been partying for like 3 or 4 days at the festival, they all would all mosey on down to the pond. And there would be there'd be people down there with these sticks with strings attached to them, and they dip them in the water, and they would make these gigantic bubbles, and like they would make the bubbles, and then they would shoot them across the pond, and some of the bubbles would make it all the way across the pond, and we'd sit there and watch them go, and they'd go across the pond, just bubbles. And it was so cool because, I mean, you get to sit there and have deep conversations with people, and like it was a really intimate experience that can't compare to anything else. And this last year was the last Northwest String Summit ever. So if you've never been, I'm sorry you didn't get to experience that, but it was the greatest. I don't know. There's nothing that can compare.
This video looks legit. This guy, I trust him. All right, let's go.
Lab director of RM Extracts. We do Pharma LLC. We specialize in live resin. We grow the materials here on site. We harvest and we flash freeze them within 20 minutes of harvest. We do this to lock up any of the fats and lipids, any of the unwanted materials we don't want in our extracts.
The first deep freezer is at -40 Celsius?
Yes. Right before extraction, we prefer the super cold, the 80 below. So that way the material thoroughly is frozen. And then we also keep our solvent really cold too. We have a chiller, a jacketed solvent tank. The solvent is kept at about a -20 F. So we have two machines that we operate. We operate a Precision PX1. We can operate about 15 pounds at a time of plant material. And then we also have a Delta 9 design extractor. That one we process up to about 30 pounds per run of fresh frozen material. So about 45 pounds of live resin of fresh frozen plant material we can extract a day. We hope for a 5% return, usually from 3 to 5%.
So you notice he says fresh frozen plant material. So the reason why it's live is because they extract it, the THC, while the plant is still alive. They don't dry it out. It's fresh frozen material. It's not dry.
Our 30-pound run will yield about a little less than a pound of live resin.
What comes next?
Purging process or curing. You have multiple finishes of live resin that you could achieve through different purging processes. We allow our royal jelly to set up and cure, and then we purge it. Our THCA crystals and terp sauce, we will let cure for a certain amount of time, and then we will purge them separately, and then reintroduce them or sell them separately. You want a good like 50% separation of crystal to sauce. It takes a good at least 2 weeks to get them to start to form. A good month to know that if you're getting a good separation, you definitely want to let your terpenes cure just like you would. Because you got to imagine those are fresh frozen plants. It's made from fresh frozen material. They never got the chance to cure. So we allow the resin to cure as well as you would the plant material. It's about a 2 week turnaround time on a lot of the products we do. We're definitely in the pheno hunt right now. We whittled it down from like 3,000 seeds popped to I think we're down to 70 or so. Anything that leaves the lab has to have analytical testing, meaning it has to have a potency, and you have to do a certain amount of tests for residual solvents.
You're right, truther trainment. You're right. If you cut the roots, it is dead. But what I mean is like they extract it before you normally in the normal process, they dry the plant out. You know what I mean? They kill it, they let it dry, and then they extract the resin and stuff like that. But in this, with the live stuff, when it says live on it, they take it before they dry the plant out. So technically, there's still some life left in the plant because it's still like a flower, you know? But you're right. You're right, too. You're right. I'm not going to say you're wrong.
That you have to test your product to make sure it does not have any residual butane. You need to make sure your product is clean enough for consumption. The regulations right now are 1,000 parts per million for butane. Our average is...
It's like a half. It's like half dead. You know what I mean? It's like half alive, half dead. But the fresher they do it, the better.
It's about 200 parts per million. From what I've been told, you can taste it at 300 parts per million, so we want to be below that threshold. A lot of the times, strain specific will be a thing. A strain specific, like Gorilla Glue for itself, will never set up a shatter. If for some reason it's always ticky tacky, it's just, to me, I feel it's the terpene content. It's so terpy that it stays real sappy. We decide the final finish by what's the demand. If the royal jelly is selling really hot, we'll continue to make royal jelly. If we're running low on sugar wax, we'll be sure to make a couple days of sugar wax. Heat, time, and pressure are our enemies. Heat burns off terpenes. We want to preserve as much terpenes as we can. Pressure.
These guys got it together. These guys, look how clear that is. Crystal clear. That's the way it's supposed to look when it's done.
Causes that nucleation, which breaks down the crystalline structure, which we try to avoid. And then of course time will oxidize the stuff and ruins it. That's why we try to get the fresh frozen in the freezer within 20 minutes of harvest, not to lose any of that terpene content. I'm a firm believer in flame in, flame out. You put flame in, you're gonna get flame out. So that's what sets us apart, is our growth started from seeds.
It's basically like a hash oil, you know? It's like smoking hash, but you can vape it.
Where there's no clones in the building. Everything is from seed and really good genetics. So that's why we pride ourselves on a lot of our stuff. It's in-house stuff.
It's strange though, because it was like, for me, you know, I'm just kind of questioning it, because it's like, okay, before they legalized pot here, because I've been fighting the drug war for years and years and years, and before they legalized pot here, it was like good pot on the street where you could smoke a few hits and get stoned. Now it's like you need to get that type of stuff to get stoned. All the fucking pot they're growing and selling is crap. Even the stuff in the stores and the government places and everything else. It's all fucking bullshit. I haven't seen anything good in years. So I get the oils because it's cheaper and it's stronger. So it makes me wonder, because like, you know, the Rockefellers, you know, they turn everything into oil, right? Right? Isn't that what they do when they take things? And it's kind of like an oil now, right? Don't they own everything that's made out of oil, like even petroleum jelly and stuff like that? Anything with any type of oil in it? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.
I think it's because there's something to oils. I mean, anything good can still be twisted to evil. So, like, just because something's twisted or corrupted into evil doesn't make like all those things bad. It's just that it's the corrupted form that's bad. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I'm
gonna make a pillow here in a minute.
You're gonna make a pillow live on the air?
I'm gonna make a pillow live on the air. I've got two different ones I can make. This one pattern is gonna be super cool. Look at this fabric. See this? Look at that. I'm really excited to make a pillow out of this one. Actually, this one's like a.
Was that satin?
Yeah, it's like a satin material. It's like it's really really smooth.
That's a good material for pillows, they say, especially for women, because if you like use like a regular pillowcase, it creases up your skin on your face, right? And you get wrinkles, right? But if you lay on like a satin pillowcase, it's kinder to your skin.
My grandmother, when I was a child, she made me this purple satin pillow case, and that's what gave me the whole idea for the Rockstone pillows. Is when my grandmother passed this last year. Honestly, I think she's the one who sent this spark to me. Like, she's right here with me. Like, I saw her not too long ago. About 2 weeks ago. Honestly, I was sitting in my office. And I was up there, and I was sitting there, and I saw my grandmother in this blue light energy in front of me. I could see her, and she was this blue form that was just this youthful spirit of herself, and she was so happy and free and so full of joy and so just filled with love and delight and just so proud of me and what I'm doing and so happy that I'm invigorated with life and energy, and to know that she's here with me. Her spirit is here with me.
You reminded me of something, Rostabear. When I was, it was back in 2003. One of the times when I had to go into a detox center, in Savannah. I was in my room, and I was like walking in my room, and all of a sudden I heard my grandmother's voice, and she was still alive at the time, because she didn't pass away until 2006. But I heard her voice, like she was just across the room, and I actually turned and looked, and I didn't see her or anything, but I heard her voice call my name clear as day. But it really got my attention because, like, if she knew what I was doing, she would have been really upset.
You know what's weird? What's weird? Yeah. We're having synchronicities because, like, this house that I live in is a little old, but like a little while ago, out of the corner of my eye, I seen someone walk by, like over there, and like in the kitchen, and like I thought it was Michelle for sure going to like the fridge or something, And I walked out there and nobody was there, and I was like, it's the ghost of her mother who died probably in the house. Who knows, right? Which brings me to
watermelon.
Yeah, you know how crazy synchronicities are. Like the other day, I was driving, right, and my daughter wanted me to play this song called Mad Hatter, which I don't know if you've ever heard it. It's about like something Martinez.
Well, hold on, I want to stay on the topic of the ghost real quick though. Hold on a second.
Well, it is about ghosts. It all relates back to the ghosts.
I'm about to play a song. I got it ready. You can just hold your thought. Just hold your thought for a minute. We're getting into ghosts. All right, we're getting into ghosts. I'm
gonna make some pillows too. I'm gonna make this pillow.
All right, we're getting into ghosts. Let's see. Is it gonna give me this?
Oh. This is my life.
Oh.
This is my life. This is my life. This is my life. This is my life. Yeah. I always knew I was different even back at 6. They tied me to a pole with a rope and wrapped my wrists. They punched me and kicked me and slapped me with sticks in the ribs, and the kids called my daddy a bitch. Said my father's a faggot, it aggravated my feelings. I didn't know no better, but knew I hated the feeling of them laughing at whenever they would crack jokes. On my way to the store to get a pack of smokes for my nana, Benton and Hedges 100 with a note for my grandmother or something. She suffers from arthritis, hands stuck together, drop down elbows that look like baseballs. She called marshmallows. I could see the silhouettes of the past hello. The days back when I had those rain tap windows to peer through and just look at the world. I was just a boy, I never knew what would occur. Blur ahead to myself as a half-dead fiend, fucked up in my head from what happened between. With my body on the floor, I'm asleep from beans. My life flashed before me, I peeped the scenes. Yeah, the ghosts talk to me in my head. They said I'm already dead, and I had so much blood to be shed that I can't spill it no more. And I have died 1,000 deaths on the ground, so out of breath. Yeah, I've been down that flight of steps, but you can't kill me no more. As a teen, we all grew up with the same dreams, but hit the potholes in the street and became fiends. Got in fist fights every night with the same team. Right around the time that J-Wood came clean, I was hurt from my broken home and going crazy, rolling up broken bones, and so I may be one of these troubled youth in this modern day America. Thank God I'm still alive. I gotta say it's Erica, was always by my side. That's why I love her forever. She knows my whole pain and all the stormy weather that I've been through, what I overcame and what it meant to. Other people looked at me like a freak with a pencil. I got enough rage for every page in my books. What I done? I should be in a cage with the crooks, but I'm not. Barely by the skin of my teeth. Maybe there's a reason, time for me to finish this beef. Yeah, the ghosts talk to me in my head. They said I'm already dead, and I had so much blood to be shed that I can't spill it no more. And I have died 1,000 deaths on the ground, so out of breath. Yeah, I've been down that flight of steps. Yeah, you can't kill me no more. It's the dawn of a new day, and I've been given a platform. All the moments in my life, I gotta rap for 'em. I gotta tell my story, bring it back for 'em. Either that or I can slip away and the cracks gone. You think I let it happen? Well, that's wrong. Who would've ever thought I would be saved by a rap song? I gotta capitalize, cause I'm rapping with guys that I idolized. As a kid, I'm revitalized. Always looked at life through a writer's eyes. I learned this shit is hard, really, man. You either fight or die. So I'ma stand up and fight that fight. I'm going home broken bone and bloody tonight. Do you motherfuckers ever look and study your life and see how fate engraved and made whatever you like? Cause I can feel it in my fucking gut when I bite. This pain is sweet, I need it to be cut with this knife. Yeah, the ghosts talk to me in my head. They said I'm already dead, and I had so much blood to be shed, but I can't spill it no more. And I have died 1,000 deaths on the ground, so out of breath. Yeah, I've been down that flight of steps, but you can't kill me no more.
All right. What you were saying? You were saying, Rasta?
Well, I was saying I got the Palo Santo here. Oh, Paul Santo.
Oh, I know about that.
What else?
I knew somebody who used to burn that.
So you light up the Palo Santo. I sent some to Big Bear, honest, actually, too. And like,
what does it do? What does it do?
You light it on fire like this. Look, I got the fire, because I am the fire.
You got the? Are you saying you got the juice?
Uh-oh.
I got the fire, which is more than the juice. The juice can't cool this fire.
All right.
This is the fire.
There's nothing I can do about that. I don't have the great fire.
Look at this. You can see it beaming. Look at that. Look at
explain to him what it does. The effect. I mean, like what it's used for. I mean, I know what it's used for, but I'm sure you probably can explain it better than I can.
Well, it's used for a great number of things. Let me actually.
Well, I'm talking about the cleansing thing, you know, like spiritual cleansing thing.
Well, hold on just a second here. Let me see.
You're muted.
Why? I always get muted.
I don't know. Every time I press the button, it mutes you, and it's supposed to unmute you, but it never does. It unmutes everybody else, though. I think it's discriminated against you because you're Rasta.
Palo Santo is a tree that is native to Peru, Ecuador, and other South American countries. It grows in dry tropical forests and produces very fragrant resin. It smells so good.
Does it get you baked?
And it's it's known as holy wood, is what they call it.
You don't smoke it; you burn it.
Is it from the
you burn it like incense?
Is it from the holly plant? Is it from the holly bush? Is it from the holly bush?
No, it's a whole different plant.
For thousands of years,
Santo.
It says for thousands of years, the wood, resin, and oil have been used for medicinal purposes. It's mainly used to treat pain and stress. It's also said to clear negative energy. So like negativity can't be around you. When this Palo Santo burns, like it like has to get away and goes. You know, and I don't have the negative anyway, but like you just like, you know, it doesn't hurt to like burn away it even more. You know, like I'm so positive I have to just keep the Palo Santo burning. I am Palo Santo.
But you don't actually smoke it. You burn it like incense, though.
Yeah, it's a sacrament.
Or you can smudge with it too. I knew somebody who would smudge with it. Yeah, she wanted to clean all the spiritual energy out. Like the negative spiritual energy she was trying to get rid of.
Yep, and that's real, and people need to come to terms with these negative spiritual energies that people are, you know, like you invite demons into your homes, and like there's demons that are attached to your family name, like that have followed your families throughout. Like I've had conflicts and battles with some of these demons head on. Where like
I will say this much though, when you're doing it, you have to have the right intention you have to put the right intention into it when you do it. Because if you don't, then it doesn't work. It doesn't work the way it should.
And you can't be in fear. You can't be fearful. Because fear.
But you also have you gotta be on a,
opens you up to vulnerability. It makes you vulnerable to attack.
But you also have to be positive in other ways too, because you can't be holding on to negative intentions and feelings when you do it. Like not just like what you were saying, but like any kind of negative feelings or intentions that you might have in your heart and in your mind. If you do it, it's not gonna work right.
Yeah. And that's the thing, yeah. And it's like, why do people want to hold on to negativity? Like in Rastafari, in reggae Rasta culture, we call it bad mind. You know, you're bad minded. Them a bad mind, and they call demons dutties or duppy.
They're this because they're indoctrinated.
And so like people get bad minded, and
because they're indoctrinated.
Is that the bad mind, the stuff, the things you think comes out of the ether and share energy.
Did you say something about an earthquake in Turkey?
There's a big ass earthquake in Turkey.
Yeah, it was a mega quake.
It was caused by
it was a deep quake too.
Look at what I found. I found a video about it. Look, people are starting to upload it. Birds freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, there's been like 20,000 people dead so far.
Let's see.
Holy crap.
And it's coming. It's gonna hit here here in the United States.
I don't really know a lot about it because I didn't watch the stuff on it because I just haven't been able to bring myself to watch it yet. I haven't mentally
prepared. Look at the birds. Look at the birds.
But I just heard people talking about it.
Just look at them.
Yep, they know. They're like, shit's hitting the fan. Shit's hitting the fan, Stan.
See, animals know when there's going to be an earthquake or anything like that because they can sense the change in the frequency.
Yeah, they can sense frequencies on a different way than we can. We can.
Yeah, like they sense it stronger than we do.
But like we've been programmed to not feel.
Hold on. What's he saying?
Well, I can feel them.
Hold on. Let me watch the video, guys. I think he's trying to say something about the balloon causing the earthquake. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Is this Recall Vector?
It sure was.
Yeah.
A permanent weather balloon.
He goes out on a limb sometimes, I tell you.
Well, you know.
I think he reaches a lot too.
William S. Cohen.
I like him though.
Very defense.
I do too, but he does reach a lot.
I like everything he does, but the ball drop.
And yeah, sure, those earthquakes could be naturally occurring. Or maybe not. I don't believe anything they say. They fucking lie about everything. But I think it's important to read between the lines. Anyhow, back in 97, Cohen says, others are engaging even in an ecotype of terrorism, whereby they can alter the climate, set off earthquakes, volcanoes, remotely through the use of electromagnetic waves. And that was 26 years ago. Look at the balloon, everybody. We're going to shoot it down with a F-22.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I was talking about this earthquake the other night. Nobody even heard about it.
Yeah.
Nobody even knew it.
Yeah, I've heard about it, but I didn't actually really actually look into it to see exactly what happened. I just heard people were talking about it.
There's so much things in this world, like, you know, people are like, look at what they wore at the Grammys. Look at that satanic thing they did. Oh my gosh. Can you believe what they've done? They're worshiping Satan. On live
I look at it like this.
everybody.
If they're talking about it in the news, it's a distraction.
It's like, well, while they're doing that, then the people in Turkey, you know, and the thing is, like, the Turkey people, they were calling out like our country before that, and so like what I see happening is not only because like they just came out and it's now factual evidence that the Nord Stream 2 was taken down by our intelligence department. They took out the Nord Stream 2 pipeline from Russia to Germany. And that was Germany's whole guys to get into the conflict in Ukraine to begin with. And so now it's all coming back to our country. And that's just one of the things. I think they're going to tie in also this Turkey earthquake and say that we caused it with this musical instrument that's, you know, that they play with strings that's in Alaska, that they're gonna say that they caused this earthquake because Turkey was you know, calling out our country before then, and then the whole world is going to turn their backs on us because of it. That's just my thinking, the way my wheels are turning of what I see happening, because like it's not going to be too long now.
So what are you saying?
Yeah, but the only problem with that is they have to admit that musical instrument exists.
Well, so they already have.
What are you guys saying?
No, I mean they got to admit that it exists for the purpose that we know it does.
I mean, Russia is the one that calls
saying it's something else,
the one that happened in Japan, right?
Well, I'm not going to leave you alone. I want you to get mad. I don't want you to protest. I don't want you to riot. I don't want you to write to your congressman because I wouldn't know what to tell you to write. I don't know what to do about the depression and the inflation and the Russians and the crime in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad. You've got to say, I'm a human being. God damn it. My life has value.
Start the uprising. Let's start the uprising. It's time to uprise. Time to uprise, yeah. got us believing we nothing but heathen, scheming, hating each other for nothing but breathing, hating each other for color and creed. When me and you, we one and the same, under the blade get cut and we bleed, and they think we dumb and naive. But we wasn't conceived yesterday, we know the age they made up the disease, and they tease us with money and greed to make us hunger and feed off each other like some blood-sucking freaks. And the most ignorant ends the publisher's dream, nothing but whores and infidelity is up on the screen. Real chance of love with else in the creep, a lover that cheats. These dumb broads should be running the streets. If you think that letting your daughters watch Charm School won't harm you or her in the long run, you're a darn fool. It's so blatant how they're in our minds in plain sight, taking our rights and dignity, it ain't right. It's on the uprising, it's time to cut ties with these people guys that's feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise, sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies. It's on the uprising, it's time to cut ties with these people guys that's feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise, sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies.
I'll admit that Obama had me believing the hype, but after doing the knowledge, I ain't been sleeping at night. Probably the biggest deception I ever seen in my life. If y'all don't read between the lines and y'all ain't reading it right, yeah. Vinny Paz just a motherfucking trooper stepping. Nuclear anxiety in the code of the super weapon. Obama and Bush cousins, and that's a true connection. Seizing power and property like a ruthless henchman. I'm in a Jewish temple on Mount Zion, studying literature from the Priory of Sion. Nothing safe, no cars, no planes to fly on. I got a few bulletproof vests to try on. Yeah, but y'all could just remain a machine. It's true lies, but I decide to stay on my ding. You a sucker if you think that the economy killed. Barack Obama 666 finally revealed.
It's on the uprising, it's time to cut ties with these people guys that's feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise, sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies. It's on the uprising, it's time to cut ties with these people guys that's feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise, sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies.
This means more to me than 16s and 8-ball hooks. So many behind bars before they hit 16. The departed, just look at what the graveyard took. 16 in the clip, one mark for St. Pete's book. It's the hook line, it's sick, live fast and die quicker. Replace brother with the end, so we fire nines quicker. To tell live vision, keep the mind's eye tripping. And the school systems built on brainwashing God's children. More capitalism only mean more problems. Stock market crash, hard times and rock bottom. Huddle masses that never passed through Ellis Island. Wound up experiments, Tuskegee and Guatemalans. Obama's only sending more troops for deployment. Only folks with jobs here work for unemployment. So dig, there's a reason the Liberty Bell don't ring. It's the uprising, lift every voice and sing.
Come on, the uprising, it's time to cut ties with these people guys that's feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise, sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies. It's on the uprising, it's time to cut ties with these people guys that's feeding us nothing but lies. Time to uprise, sometimes up, cause when the trust dies, love dies, like government spies. It's true lies. We, the people, sit back, spit raps.
It's true lies, but I decide to stay on my day.
America's laws, disorientated by most slides. Time to cut ties, what the uprising?
If y'all don't read between the lines and y'all ain't reading it right.
Time to cut ties, fuck the uprising.
I want you to get up now. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs. I want you to get up right now and go to the window, open it, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
Hey, Rasta. You know those pictures you sent? You know those pictures you sent me today? I was trying to get them up. The ones of you at that church.
Oh yes.
I don't know, for some reason my phone's not working. Is there a way you can put them on a like put all 6 of them on a Google Drive link and put the link in the chat, in the private chat, so I can bring them up on the screen and we can show it?
I might be able to. Email them to you or something. I don't know.
Yeah, anything. I don't know how. Did you already email them to me? No. I just tried right now. I mean, I don't know. I'm waiting to see if they show up, but
Let me see what I can do here.
They'll probably show up tomorrow. I mean,
Let's see, I can probably share them on my I can share the screen and share them on my Facebook. I upload them on there.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
And I've got a ton of videos I'm about to upload. I've got some freestyle raps that I just did. I did like 3 different songs that I've come up with that I'm gonna. I've been on a community guideline strike for the past week. I'm getting out of my strike. I think I'm out of it now. I hope.
But they can't stop. They can't stop us though. We just kept going.
At any moment now, yeah. And so I'm gonna really fortify my channel at this point, you know, and it's gonna be all just productive, good things coming out of the Rasta Bear channel. You know, it's all gonna be things that I'm promoting, that I'm doing, and you're gonna see firsthand what's going on with me, like what I'm producing and what I'm making.
They're not going to stop us. We're on a mission from God.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mission from the Most High Jah, Rastafari. Yeah.
Right.
And we see it all clearly. And so I want to put it out and put it out there for everyone to see. You know, I've been writing all these songs. 2 nights ago, February 8th, was my best friend, one of my best friends. I've got all my friends are my best friends. Y'all are the best. We're all the best, you know. But my friend Otis, who died, you know, like they found him hanging from a tree in a park here in Portland. He just disappeared, and they wasn't in the news or anything, but like he was hung on a tree here in Portland.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it's like why are people don't want to talk about that? What's going on? So I wrote a song about it on the night, because his birthday was on February 8th. Just like him, your and then my best friend Jake as well. His birthday is on the 8th. And so like there's so much energy with the Aquarius, you know, with the celestials coming in through the charts. And so it's like from that energy, you know, from that Aquarius energy, like I was just feeling it. And so like on Otis's birthday, I wrote a song about Otis and how he was my friend and they killed him. And when I'm talking about who killed him, I'm talking about these shape-shifting entities that came out of just the darkness, and they just like and took him over and strung him on the tree and killed him. And it's like we've all got those things that we can battle. And it's like, do you want to let them take you, or do you want to fight for what's right? Do you want to stay? Do you want to be here? Do you want to stay here and be here? Because they're going to snipe us all eventually. They're going to take us all down. Try to, you know. But it's like we've got to fight for our rights, you know. And it's not a way of fighting like with our fists. You know, our fists are one thing. You know, it's like martial arts is one thing, but like the real ninja doesn't ever want to come into conflict, because conflict is averted in any way through intellect and through upheaval. You know, just like to rise above, rise through the ashes. And so my friend Otis, I wrote this song about him.
Fans, Romeo Ray Rivera, beside me, arguably one of the best wrestlers to bless the mat in my lifetime, the Prince of South Philadelphia, Perfect Pazzy.
Arguably? Listen, Chikara, vengeance is mine.
Of course, what Pazzy's talking about is last week in Pittsburgh, the surprise attack in the bathroom on Sleazer Milan. Your thoughts?
What do you think my thoughts are?
Let's roll footage.
If anybody got a problem with me, we just fight. Step up to the guys and you'll see we just fight. I suggest you best to take it easy. This is AOTP, ain't no make it really, we just fight. If anybody got a problem with me, we
never take it out. Same energy that created heaven, created hell. Keep your motherfucking mouth shut and just wait for bail. That's the first law of the street, you never snake and tell. Big guns, big beards, bunch of Chewbaccas. Walk up in the door, no one cop a few watches. So much low in high school, I needed 2 lockers. My enemy, mine enemy, Lou Gossett. I ain't trying to listen to y'all, cause you garbage. Victor Vastanov high when he flew carpets. Everybody make money, only few profit. Still the same Vinny, I just got a new logic.
I ain't here to cut the cake, the fuck you think the knife is for? Criminal psychologist ain't never seen my type before. Self-titled motherfucking manager of manslaughter. I'm a mobster, shoot you if you move your hands off. But if I'm running, it's from the police. If I'm gunning, it's at your down piece. Extended barrel that's 12 feet. The steel mag will fold you. I think of steel magnolias when I see your soul. So come to the fork in the road and get a fork in your throat. No father to my style, I am the orphan of flows. Yes, bitch, you could get on my guest list. Just know I keep a biscuit in a bag like a McDonald's breakfast.
You ain't truly hard, I pulled your card on the boulevard. Robbed you for your jewelry in front of your groupie squad. Cause I'm a full retard, I'll slap you silly, tap the jelly out your capillary. Might murk you like Machiavelli. Harmless harm, at your worst you're an accomplice, a sidekick. You ride dicks, you're like an armrest. You get elbowed. Kick your shit in with my shell toes, shut the fuck up. Yeah, I'm stuck up like Velcro. You want a free hook? Hell no. You're a pussy cat, I got a douche for that. Peel your wig off and push it back. Your guard flesh will hang off your skeleton when the missiles rain. Let's make it official, gang, like the pistols bang. If anybody got a problem with me, we just fight. Step up to the guys and you'll see we just fight. I suggest you best to take it easy. This is AOTB, and I'll make it really, we just fight. If anybody got a problem with me, we just fight. Step up to the God degree, and we will fight. I suggest you check out reputation. This is dedication.
Never take your eyes off your phone. Cause if you do, you are obsolete. The 9 you see will make niggas jump like Dominique. You need to stop rapping when I'm trying to sleep. Never trust a fat dude who say he just trying to eat. And that kind is me, I smoke that what kind of weed. You see it say since he starred under the ganja leaf. The flow sweeter than grape jam, but still a smack you in your motherfucking head like Captain Caveman. And the church say amen. I don't know you niggas, your name to me is Amen. The righteous at war with Shaitan, so in one hand is my son, the other 28 grand.
Yes, the high priest coming taking them heads. Rappers popping shit on Twitter without taking their meds. I see him laying in bed, I can picture it now. They're thumbing through their phone looking for original style. Get off your ass, rap Cialis or spaz, the cats get devoured. So call a doctor if it lasts for more than 4 hours. Open the cell, y'all focus to sell. I spit acid like the flower on the Joker's lapel. I stand alone, complex like the ghost in the shell. You suffer from a concussion like players post NFL. Forgot your grill, no drinking tricks. Take bigger steps. I straight body tracks like a stick figure sketch.
Fuck your similes and metaphors. I'm just trying to set a war. I can only self-destruct. I'm like the predator. Personal vendettas now. I'm out to settle scores. You don't wanna get involved. You can't walk, run, or crawl. It don't rain a heavy pour. Soon as the Henny pour. I don't need grimy bitches with rat or Fendi whores. No, I had a setback, but I remain sharp though. How you gon' build walls around King Marco? Love this rap shit fully, but it pays partial. Got tunnel vision for the money, so it strains carpals. Andre Dawson with the hawk, let the spray spark you. When these sharks taste blood, we never lay off you.
1-inch punch, hits hard as shotgun pumps. Knock kids out, they Reebok pumps. Fucking punks walk the plank, kablunk. Suck the skunk, get slunk like drunk driving and crashing in tree trunks. Backstage rap groupie sluts scheming on blunts. Bunch of bum ass bitches and some beat up dunks. Roll that weed up, cunt. Tell her we'll meet up front. She kinda frumpy, but she still could get a D-cups hump. Every beat that we bump, I mean somebody got jumped, beaten up. Tied his hands to his feet to bleed in the trunk. I don't understand the reason kids are feeling these chumps. I'm kinda stumped, I can't even front. I lose a brain cell every time the 808 thump. This shit stunk, shrunk heads like a voodoo monk. A wild monkey in a cage throwing doodoo chunks. I lunge straight for the throat, blood and guts for lunch.
If anybody got a problem with me, we just fight. Step up to the guys and you'll see we just fight. I suggest you best to take it easy. This is AOTB, and I'll make it really, we just fight. If anybody got a problem with me, we just fight. Step up to the God degree, and we will fight. I suggest you check our reputation. This is dedication. All the devil's made, come on, we will fight.
So what are we doing here?
Yo.
What are we doing?
I'm about to thread a bobbin.
You were talking, but you want to finish your story? You were talking about the fight, and then your friend.
Oh, that
died.
reminds me of a different fight. Actually, I'm going to talk about this one that happened.
I didn't mean to throw you off,
I was talking to you earlier today about
I needed
this
a break.
dodgeball. We were playing because you remember the movie Dodgeball. Like, I love that. That's one of my favorite movies. It's Vince Vaughn and who else is in it? What's his name? Why can't I think of his name right now?
I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of his name either.
Freaking. Oh well. That's all right. Vince Vaughn is the man, and if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Right? The Supreme. And yeah, so that is yeah, that's the thing. Like, we were playing dodgeball in the gym, and there was this bully, right? And I grew up in this city in Salem, Virginia. It was like, it was like a small town in Virginia, and like, it was early 90s, and before Columbine, all those things happened. And so, like, my best friend moved to town. My friend who introduced me to Fish, the band Fish, not learn how to fish.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
What's crazy though is the guy that I'm telling the story about, he taught me how to fish. Actually, he taught me how to do bass fishing. Like Bo, the guy that got taken down in this story, because like he turned into a good dude after this story. This story has a happy ending, and that's what's great about it. Is like, we were playing dodgeball, right? And right in the middle, like, my friend, he's a black belt in Taekwondo, and he his hands are like registered weapons or whatever. And his dad owned a Taekwondo dojo in town, like, and they owned like the snow cone shacks and what. I worked at his dad's snow cone shacks there and whatnot, and so what happened was, we were there and the dodgeball was playing, and all of a sudden my friend, he came up to me and he said, I'm gonna kill that dude. And I was like, I didn't think much of it, but I knew he was kind of crazy, because he just moved to our town from Indiana, and like, I knew that he was, different. He was special, just like we're all special, and like, that's why I was drawn to him. Like, I'm like, dude, because like, I was one of his only. That's why he became my best friend, because like, there was like, I go to the people that nobody else, like the loners. I'm a loner type. And so I went to him and I'm like, yo, dude, how's it going? And he introduced me to the band Fish that I got a tattoo of on my arm. And he's a real dude. My best of friends. Yeah, but at the dodgeball, he came up to me and he said, I'm going to kill him. Because I'd done got knocked out by Bo, and so had he at that point, and so like, I didn't think anything of it, and then I was just standing there hanging out, and then all of a sudden, there's this other guy. His name was Luis, and he was down the court a little bit, and Bo was right in the middle of the freaking. The center of the court, right in the back. We were in the gym in the basketball court, and the kids before this class, they were playing hockey. Like, what's it called when you don't have a like field hockey, where you just play with sticks?
Women's hockey. Are we gonna get into this?
Yeah, you have the hockey.
Oh no.
But it's just like field, field hockey, and so the sticks were still there in the gym, right? And so my friend took not just any stick, but he took the goalie stick. Do you know what a goalie stick looks like? It's like the real thick one. That's like, it's wider than the normal hockey stick. And he went out. And my friend, that he knocked the dude out, the bully guy. This bully guy, he threw the ball, and he's like, yeah, he was taunting the guy they just like threw the ball at and whatnot, and he was like being such a jerk. And then all of a sudden, my friend just went up to him with the hockey stick, and where'd it go? What happened?
You're there. You're there.
Oh.
No, you're there.
Okay, yeah, he went up.
Go ahead, keep going.
Yeah, he went up with the hockey stick, and he just went whack, and did one whack right here, and just whacked him one time with the hockey stick. And what that did was he was standing in the center of the court, and he looked down, and then all of a sudden he just fell flat on his face, and then he started going into convulsions and stuff, and blood started coming out everywhere, and like all the kids ran out of the gym screaming. They were like freaking out, and my friend was just standing there like in his ready stance, ready to get, like he was like he had snapped, like something snapped in him where he's like, rah. He's like, that dude, and what happened, like that dude got put in his place finally. And it was something that, like, I don't know, it was a wild thing to see go down. It was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in my life go down, actually, because like, it was like seeing it through the lens of like a movie. Like, I mean, he came and told me what he was going to do, and then he like a few minutes later, like I had forgotten he even said it to me, and then he went and he did it. He ran out into the center of the court.
Look at this. Wait, look at this. Look at this. Look. Oh, you missed it. She kicked her in the head, and then she just went and look. Women's UFC, dude. Look at this. Oh, right in the. Oh.
Yeah, see, I don't like this stuff. I don't like UFC.
No, I don't either. But it's
I hate this stuff. Like, honestly, like I don't think it's fun. I don't think it's funny to for people to fight. I don't think fighting is cool.
But these people are trained, though. You know what I mean? They train their whole lives for this.
Yeah, but
it's not like that.
But I don't care. I don't think it's not something like. You shouldn't want to hurt other people, though. You shouldn't want to inflict pain on others. Like the whole thing, in most UFC, it's really gay. It's gay as can be. It's like as gay as it is.
Yeah. But I was just showing it because we were talking about the women's tennis, and then we were talking about
I mean, I understand it is a sport, but it is
women's UFC.
It's like it's such a ego thing. Honestly, ego is what leads people to fight one another.
Yeah, it's a sport. It is.
It's like why do you want to hurt your body that you've worked so hard to train hard to be so immaculate, just to go into a ring and pound it out with someone? Like, that's stupid. That's beyond retarded, in my opinion. Like, to do like any type of thing where you're inflicting pain on one another, like boxing or
one thing about boxing, though, is it teaches you rhythm.
I like boxing, and my friend
most boxers are good drummers.
My friend that I did that just told the hockey stick story about, like, after he did that to that dude came back around, and he was like he was friends with him after that, and he was nice to people after that. He wasn't a bully anymore to anybody at school. He totally he survived the attack. And everything was cool.
Yeah.
But it was a wild experience. and it taught me so much in life. But like just the reality of what where we came to through that, it was just yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me see something else. Yeah, I think I got something else that we could watch.
And I totally lost my train of thought. My train of thought was going. It was on a mission, and I got to find it. I'm hoping I can hop back on it, but it was just
yeah.
We're on a mission from God.
I am on a mission. I'm trying to sew too at the same time while I'm doing these things, because I'm trying to do my sewing. I'm going to get this pillar done tonight. At least one. I might do 2 pillows tonight.
Well, let's check in. Let's check in with our friends over at Mass Accountability and see what the newest video he uploaded 11 hours ago is. Let's do that.
Who is it?
Our friends over at Mass Accountability.
Oh,
Mr.
So-
Accountability.
Was it you?
Was what me?
An argument?
I don't answer questions. Am I being detained right now?
You are.
You're detaining me? For what crime? Was it verbal in nature? Okay, that's not a crime. I heard the call come in, so I'm here.
Well, the description matched you. Is a green sweatshirt
You
on
heard
a
the
bike.
radio, right?
That's why we're stopping you.
So you found a crime I've committed yet, Buckley? Am I detained still?
So you understand we were just investigating simply on the fact that she was yelling, and you guys are.
That's not a crime. It's not a crime.
It's not a crime, but we were trying to investigate.
How do you guys know I wasn't in the area filming the argument? Okay, so you can't detain me for possibly filming an argument.
Don't touch me. No description on that party. That's all I got. Getting a second call on that now. Looks like a couple. 3, you said you're back in 26. 23, you say you're back in.
gonna thread the bobbin. Threading the bobbin.
This should be verbal at this time. I'm sure I'll send it that way.
Put it in this little thing here. Guy.
This is the police body cam. This is their body camera. And that's the call.
26. You said a green sweatshirt? Green hoodie on a bike. Affirmative. I'm out front of the,
This chair squeaks a lot. I know. I'm sorry. Thread the machine. So should be
There should be some.
23, what's your location? Sorry, the Ropes Mansion on Essex Street. Roger. Hey, are you out with the Monday? Party. Unsure.
How's it going?
What's up?
Was it you?
Was what me?
An argument.
I don't answer questions.
So here's the thing: we got a description of a green sweatshirt with someone on a bike.
Yeah, so is whatever they're saying a crime?
Did they get a call?
For a crime? For a crime?
Somebody yelling
Is that a crime?
for someone yelling for help?
Was I yelling for help?
I didn't think you were yelling.
All right.
So here's the thing: we got a call, right? Saying that someone's
Call your sergeant. Call the sergeant. Am I being detained right now? You're detaining me? For what crime? Of what crime? What are you detaining me for? What crime?
We're investigating.
What crime?
We're investigating a domestic.
With me?
Yes, with you. You mentioned description. Yes.
Oh, come on, guys.
There you go. All right.
A domestic? Was it verbal in nature? Was it verbal in nature? Okay, that's not a crime.
We're still investigating.
That's not a
right?
crime.
Okay, well, you can
Call the sergeant. Call the sergeant. Call a supervisor. Whitaker, can you please call a supervisor?
Supervisor is on the way.
You guys can't detain me for a possible verbal altercation. No, you can't.
Say it all you want. Say it all you want.
Okay, okay, Green. Okay, Green.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
You guys want to keep checking the ads? Where's the girl?
I don't answer questions.
We're trying to find.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It'll go quick if we find her. That's it. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you guys are talking about, so. I heard the call come in, so I'm here.
That's you. There's a green switch.
What?
No.
Yeah, I heard it. So?
That's why we're talking.
Yeah, you detained me though. What you guys got called for is not a crime.
Okay. We're not going to go back. But you're not being arrested right now.
Detainment is an arrest. Yes, it is. It's legally an arrest. A detainment is legally an arrest.
While we're doing the investigation, we just want
For no crime. There's no crime that's been committed.
Not yet, no, but that's why we're investigating.
You can't hold someone and then investigate. You have to know that I committed a crime or was about to commit a crime. On a bike, yeah. I know. For what? For yelling?
Feasibly, yes.
Okay, that's not a crime. That's not a crime, though.
Well, no, it wouldn't be.
Exactly.
Make sure it's that. That's the point. No. The description with tights with hearts on it.
So real quick, I want to interject. I can already see what's going on here because I know the situation. Is because he's my friend, and what's going on is this is the Salem, Massachusetts police. This is where the
What is
Salem.
that noise?
I know, what the fuck is that noise? Let's mute him, Jenny. Mute him for me. All right. So anyway, can you do it? Can you do it?
Got it.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. So this is the Salem police, and this is where the witches were hung, burned, whatever. Salem, Mass. And he's been ripping the whole thing apart.
Can we play some music or something after this?
Yeah. Just trying to show this real quick. So he's been ripping the whole
All right.
the whole police department apart, and after that, now they're just detaining him for no reason. Well, who knows? We'll see.
Your cam wasn't running this whole time, Green?
No.
It wasn't running? Nice. Policy violations. That's great. On an illegal detainment, you didn't have your body cam on. That's awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, out fucking standing.
Hold on.
What the actual fuck, dude?
I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, no.
You got your body cam on, Buckley? Buckley, you have your body cam on? Where's the supervisor?
Can I hear what my sound machine sounds like? Here's a little taste of it. Just a little sound.
Just a little entertainment going on here.
Yeah, it's kind of loud though.
I love that sound. It sounds
Your
so
body
good.
cam going?
So fresh, so clean, so machine.
Yeah, I could deal with it on a good day,
Yeah.
but right now my ears are fucking with me.
I know.
And
I can't.
it
I can't.
hurts.
I
It
can't.
hurts,
I can't take it.
focus.
I have to.
Yeah.
You could.
My
you could
ears
do it,
are
but
my ears have been
it's
messing with
up.
me for
It's
the
messing
past
up the
half
video
hour.
too. It's messing up the video too. So you can't.
Yeah.
Do it.
So you found a crime I've committed yet, Buckley? Am I detained still? For what crime? for a crime. You can only be committed for a crime. I mean, you can only be detained for a crime.
Tommy, have I ever not been straight with you?
Yeah, I know, and I can't believe I'm getting illegally detained right now. You can't be detained for being yelled. For allegedly yelling.
Let's just be real here. And just
I am being real.
write it out.
Listen,
Get on your way.
listen, I want to leave and I can't leave right now because allegedly someone was yelling.
Because allegedly somebody might have been hurt or in danger. It doesn't mean it was.
That's not what it came in as. That's not what it came in. It came in as verbal in nature. I heard it. I heard verbal in nature. That's it. The other party allegedly is not here anymore, and I'm allegedly the other party. So there we go.
Doesn't necessarily see everything either.
Well, I have the right to face my accuser. So where's the caller? As of right now, where's the caller? Is the caller still here, local? Yeah, yeah. You can't detain someone off of hearsay.
So you understand we were just investigating simply on the fact that she was yelling, and you guys heard it looked
That's
like
not a
an
crime.
argument.
It's not a crime.
It's not a crime, but we were trying to investigate. We got a
Okay,
call.
you can't detain someone for a non-crime.
We get a call for service. We show up. We investigate.
Yeah, but you can't detain someone for a non-crime.
Well, we investigate.
No, you still can't detain unless you know I've committed. I get your badge number, Martinez.
231.
231. Whitaker, what's yours again?
196.
So you
And Buckley, what's your badge number? 233.
You need any assistance or anything?
I don't know. I would like to go home. Okay, I'm gone, right? I'm good to go? You're going to hold me here until you find a girl you can pick up and illegally detain and say that's my victim? Come on, guys. Listen.
Like I said, I've always been straight, right?
I know, but Whitaker,
I'm just asking you to.
you have to understand.
This is the
I stand in my rights, man.
This is the good cop, bad cop routine. This guy's the good cop. Watch. I bet you there's going to be another guy that's going to be the bad cop.
And I'm being illegally detained. I should not be detained right now. There's been no crime committed. This is gonna look bad again for you guys.
He's like, come on, man. I've always been straight with you, buddy. Come on.
There's a reporting party. Stating where the other party might have gone.
We have two reporting parties. We have both their numbers. The one I spoke with did not see the male. Didn't know.
She's the bad cop. You can tell. She's the bad cop, and he's the good cop.
If they left
The other guy's like the mediator.
or not. Same with my partner's caller.
So one didn't see me.
The male went. My caller said it was a male wearing a green hoodie on a bike. That's all they had.
How do you guys know? How do you guys know I wasn't in the area filming the argument? Okay, so you can't detain me for possibly filming an argument. Exactly. See you later. That was a great investigation, guys. Thanks, Whitaker. Yeah.
Check the library.
Take care, right?
All right, you too, man. I've always said I appreciate you. We had a rough beginning, but we've always been good after that, man. I could tell. I could tell. Honestly,
I was coming up to ask you if you were all right.
and I when I look back at it, I actually feel bad in my heart for that one because like now that I know you, you're a
ended
good
up
guy.
all right, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that's all I want. That's my I just want to.
Oh, you're going back for it?
Yeah. Thanks, man.
One to control. Good. Jack, put the 21 car out on that call as well for camera purposes. Receive, sir.
All right, guys, I'm here at the Salem Police Headquarters, Salem, Massachusetts.
22.
Here to get the case number and maybe speak to a supervisor.
2 in hand.
How you doing? There was just a call that had they detained me. I was wondering if I can get the case number for that.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, thank you. It was over the Essex and all right.
Look, you're gonna have to get through records.
You guys can't give me the case number so I can get the records for the case?
No, they're gonna have to go. There's a confirmation process they gotta go through, so you gotta do it all.
What? It's too early to get it?
They're not there right now. The business hours.
No, I know, but like usually you guys can call. Hey, what's the case number? And look it up, and
Yeah.
so that would be an easy way for me to get the public records is to get the case number.
Sure, you gotta do it through records though.
I can usually ask for it right on scene, but they kind of walked away and then like just walked away from me, so I wasn't able to get it.
Okay.
So you guys aren't gonna give it to me?
No, you gotta do
Really?
it through records.
You can't look it up for me real quick?
No, you gotta do it through records, okay?
Okay, who do I speak to about the illegal detainment?
File a complaint.
I asked for a supervisor. No supervisor showed up. They didn't call for one. There was no crime that I was suspected of committing, so they shouldn't have detained me. The call was for a verbal altercation, and how do you guys not know I wasn't there just recording the people arguing?
So do you wanna file a complaint?
I mean, I'm going to eventually, but I want to speak to someone about the detainment itself.
Do you need a complaint form or are you all set?
No, I'm all set. I can print one up.
Okay.
Um,
That would be the process you gotta go through.
So were you the patrol supervisor tonight?
I'm the street supervisor now, yep.
All right, and you didn't get a call for that, did you?
Do you need a complaint form or are you all set? Because at this point, Tom.
Yeah.
If you have an issue with something that happened out on the street, you gotta file a complaint.
Well, I can verbalize my complaint, can't I?
It won't go anywhere.
Yeah, but I can at least I can redress my grievances of being illegally detained, correct?
Sure. And I can
All right.
listen. I'd be more than happy to listen, but.
And I'm kind of curious why you guys are going to make it so difficult to get the case number itself.
Because the process is you going through records.
But, so I can't ask for it on scene?
No.
I can't?
Well, it depends on what this is.
You're going to say that really?
I wasn't out there.
I know, you should have been. You should have been, because there was a detainment, and I asked for a supervisor. There were 6 officers there detaining me for no crime, and I asked for you to show up, and you didn't. So, someone failed. And for me not to get the case number so I can do the public records request is actually really ridiculous. And you guys are going to get calls on this, and I know you guys don't want that. I can't help what my viewers are going to do, but for the illegal detainment and then you guys being difficult and not giving me the case number.
Oh,
I know.
He got them good. I'm telling you, he's good. He's good. He got them good. He's been getting them good on a lot of stuff. This Salem Police Department, they're crooked. They're really doing some fucked up shit, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Look, see, now they fucking with us, right?
Well, no.
This is why you guys get
Don't
called.
tell about the ad.
He has over like 70,000 views.
No, that ad was fucking with us.
Yeah, all this shit.
You didn't? Did you catch
No,
that?
I didn't see it.
No,
I didn't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Go over to records. I don't know how else.
It was kind of a Mandela thing.
I do not know.
Why not?
Because I don't know what happened out there.
It doesn't matter. The case number has nothing to do with what happened out there. Yeah.
This guy should know what happened out there because he's the supervisor. He's just playing fucking dumb.
Yeah, it's his job to know.
I know the lieutenant already said to tell me this, but let me speak to the lieutenant, please.
He's basically saying, your public tax dollars pay us, but I wasn't doing my job tonight. And he's looking at him with a straight face like that.
You want to speak to the lieutenant?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to hear him say this.
He should be like, actually, I should be fired, and I'm gonna go turn in my badge and my gun right now.
If you want to help them first,
The guy should be like, I'm a disgrace to my oath, and I'm quitting today. I don't want to take a job where I take public tax dollars, and I don't want to be a public servant.
I would like to know why I'm not getting the case number for the incident I was involved in.
I wonder what it's going to be like though when the CCP's up in there.
I need the case number so I can request the information.
If they're going to still be able to do this, like,
Doyle, why are you guys being difficult?
Yeah,
tell
I
them
don't
the time
know.
and the date, and then you get it. The case number is much easier though. Listen, we're extremely busy.
That's what really coming.
Freedom of information.
I want to see what they tell him.
This is all just the dog and pony
It
show.
doesn't matter how fucking busy they are. That's not his. It's not his problem.
What's your badge number again?
You know they put like these
Doyle, right? Yeah.
these
Can I get the case number?
you know,
Just so I
different types of police station, the CCP police stations all
need
over
the case number so I can get the information.
the world now in different
You
countries.
guys are about to be
Like in
more
New
busy
York
because my people
They'll usually give you a case number or a police report. This is weird.
aren't going to like
They're
this.
supposed to.
It's sorry that we can redress our grievances. You can get rid of me real
Literally
quick.
their fucking job.
Okay, I'll be around. All right. So, guys, they won't even give me a case number to the incident I was involved in. They illegally detained me for over 6 minutes.
Or they might kidnap. Kidnap is a better word. They kidnapped him like a gang for a few minutes and held him hostage. And then they, you know, if any of us did that, they would charge us with kidnapping.
Because I matched the description for a non-crime. Salem PD, I put in the description what number not to call.
Can you find that the case number for the incident last night with me? Could you do that for me? It happened at Essex in Summer and in front of the Peabody Essex Museum. Buckley was involved. I think she was the main officer. I told Lieutenant Doyle, I'm like, I get a bunch of calls on me, so if I can just get that number, it's going to be easier for records. And he's like, that's not how we do it here. I'm like, why are you guys being difficult right now?
All right, so the case number, so when you do the records request, it's 4397.
4397. Now, is that like, it starts off like 22?
3-4397.
Zodiac.
223 dash.
No, 323 dash 4397.
4397. All right, thank you.
All right.
See, last night it could have been that, and I walked out. But I could have been here for 2 minutes. But last night I was here for 45, and I live streamed, and it just makes the department look horrible because they feel a certain way. And like you said, you know, people aren't doing things maliciously. But last night they proved to do that maliciously when they could have easily got that. You know what I'm saying? That was malicious intent to not give me that, to cause it more of a difficulty. You know what I'm saying? I know, and you didn't see it. I know.
I don't know what else is. There's a lot of other factors.
Look, he's got the sleeve tattoo.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, even if it's not complete, you have a case number.
But no, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know what else is going on. I'm here. I'm talking with you now, and I was able to find.
So you realize I don't really bullshit, right? Yeah. So I walked in. I asked Monk, "Can I get the case number for my incident?" No, you got to do a public records. Boom. That was like the gist of it all. And then we had a back and forth. And then he wouldn't tell me how speech. He said at some point speech can become a crime. I said, well, please let me know because I don't want to cross that line. And he couldn't tell me. And he's like, well, we're going to keep going in circles. I'm like, well, you're telling me at some point speech can be a crime. And it literally has to be a physical act. That's one of the 4 things you have to prove that. And you have to prove that I did it with intent to interfere. So like, if I get arrested for that, that's going to be a big fucking problem, especially if it causes a problem with my other case. So like, when I do these things, I'm going
to have all different stuffing types.
No, that's EMT.
Oh, nice.
Harassment order.
Brenda.
The other one
I'm going to have all different types of stuffing. I'm going to have bamboo, hemp, down feather, whatever you want. Whatever you want your pillow stuffed with, I'll be able to stuff it with.
After October,
I'm gonna do so many different variations. It's gonna be like a Build-A-Bear workshop, but for pillows. And I'm gonna make stuffed bears too. Eventually.
If that shit ended, I would have already been in Florida. So really, the same people that don't want me around are the ones that are keeping me here. You know, it's like chasing your own tail. But we've already been talking for a while now, about a half hour. I appreciate. You've always came with respect, and I've always gave respect, and that's how it should be. I was taught from a young age, treat how you want to be treated, and always stand up for yourself as well. So,
Have a good rest of your day.
You too. Have a good weekend. It's a beautiful day out, so.
Yeah, enjoy the weather.
Thank you. Yeah, have a good one. All links to contact information, other social media platforms, ways to donate will be linked in the description. I have put in a request for all body cam footage and everything on this incident. I appreciate the support. Much love, respect, and appreciation.
Wow. So they're really trying to fucking bust his balls now. All right. Well, anyway, that's my buddy. Just checking in.
Some extra up in here. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's good that he does that. But like I say, when the CCP comes, you're not gonna be able to do that when they come to town.
Yeah. Well, I'll count my chickens when they hatch. But I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna end it.
All right, check out my pillow. Look at this.
Yeah. I'll put you full screen. You can show your pillow. Nice. How many? Have you sold any pillows yet? How can people?
I've sold a couple now.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm taking off with this. These pillows, they're going to the stars.
How many?
That's what you're doing. You go get sweet dreams, right?
Yeah.
I've got dreams, and these pillows are my dream, and so my dreams.
All right. Well, tell everybody how they can get a pillow then.
Well, you can hit me up at andrew.hood4 and then good at gmail.com. Or link me. Try and link me any way you can. I'm Ross Andrew.
I can't do it. You have
whatever.
to
I'll drop a link in the chat here too and whatnot. But yeah, these pillows. This is a dope pillow. This one is so nice. I've honestly given away a few pillows now just to people because I want to give them away to people, and because like it's nice. Like the Zodiac pillow I gave away the other last night was just a good friend of mine, and I was like, it was her birthday. She was like the 28th of January, which is the beginning of Aquarius, and we were talking about our charts and whatnot, and I'm like, you should just take this pillow.
And not to cut you off, but I have a bunch of merchandise for sale too at the Boston Ray merchandise store. I
can make a Boston Ray pillow.
I have the COVID Commander sweatshirts and T-shirts. Dr. Fauci is COVID Commander.
What I'd like to, I thought about doing I want to make a dose of reality pillow, and
I got the flat flops. I got mugs, glasses, late night live shirts. You can get them in any color you want. You know what ones are really cool though? I got one. Well, I got one for my dad, and it's the new design that Latter Day Saints made for me, and I put it on a shirt, and it came out really good, dude. My dad has it. I'll show you guys. We have
this pillow might be one of my favorites so far. It's really nice.
We have band practice, Masonic the Hedgehog, sweatshirts, hoodies, everything, zips, zip ups, T-shirts, women's, men's, all kinds of stuff. But this is the one I got for my dad, right? With the Boston Ray design on the front, and it really does look cool. It came out good. It doesn't look like that. It came out good, but you can get it in like any color. We got it in the girls' color. You know what I'm saying? And it says Mud Mob in the back. It's pretty cool. And then we got hats now too. Let me show you guys. We actually have phone cases. We have hats. Look at this. Look at that. Late Night Live hats. Flat Earth Fucky Ducky hats. Flat brim and curved. Flat Earth Ninjas. Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures hats. I'm trying to make it come out as good as possible, but I don't know. It's pretty cool. And you can get it in any color, like, you know. So, all right, whatever.
Awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, support me. So, Jenny, what do you got going on? She has a Cash App or a PayPal or something. I think it's in the description, actually, of the video. And Rasta's doing his thing with his...
Yeah, I don't really have a way to check right now at the moment.
Rasta's doing his thing with his Sofa King and his pillows. So
yeah, check check my channel tomorrow. I'm coming out.
Please, don't forget to tip your waitress.
Nightbot's the waitress. You get it? All right. Thank you.
I think
All
I'm
right.
out.
Yeah. What's up? You're muted.
I'm going to test my strike capabilities here in a minute and see if I'm out my strike zone.
How long was your strike? Only 1 week?
It was a week, so I think it's over now.
Mine might be over on my big channel now.
And so
I don't
I'm
know.
excited.
I gotta
'cause
check that.
I've got multiple uploads to upload.
You know what I noticed they do? They take the strike off at the same exact time they gave you the strike. So if you got the strike at like 9 at night, it's not gonna turn it back on until 9 the next.
Okay, well, yeah, it was early last Friday.
I realize that. It's weird how they do that. But
much love for everyone in the chat. Forever Love 774, Mr. Super Sidewinder, Brenda Mitchell, Inspired Journey.
Yeah.
Everyone else who's here, just hanging on for the ride. It's been fun. This pillow is almost done, and this is one of my favorite pillows actually. Like I don't know. I really want to sleep on it. It's so nice. But I got to finish it. I got to hand stitch the pocket because that's what I do with the pockets now. I just hand stitch it. I got to pick out what I want to want the pocket to be. I think I might use like the gold fabric maybe.
you should do all different ones. You should make a tie-dye one, dude.
I'm gonna make a Rasta color one next. That's my next one. I'm making a Rasta pillow. It's gonna be green, yellow, and red like the flag. It's gonna be green, yellow, red. It's gonna be cool looking.
Yeah.
And so on. Yeah, I got my pillows and pillows for days and days. 'Cause that is the way. The pillow is the first thing you wake up on a pillow, and then it's the last thing you do when you go to bed on a pillow. So it's like it completes your day. It starts your day and it completes your day. Your pillow. It's the most important thing, I think, besides like a toothbrush. A toothbrush and a pillow are essential in life. Everything else, you go out and forage and hunt for food and entertainment and action and adventure and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, what do you long for at the end of it? You just want to find your pillow and you want to lay your head on it and get some good rest and go to dreamland.
Yep. And
18 minutes until 4:20.
And why do you want to buy a pillow from Walmart or My Pillow Guy when you can buy it from Ilei, the Rasta My Pillow Guy? Seen?
Yeah.
Hi. We're gonna sell the pillows continually because that's what we do. The pillows. Pillows are peaceful. So amazing. They take you to your dream world. I really love this one though. It feels so nice. I can't wait to figure out who's going to get this. I'm going to take it to the Alcyon Massive concert tomorrow down in Talent, Oregon. It's a town, and Oregon's got some really cool cities names. Like the city I'm going to tomorrow, it's called Talent.
Yeah. Well,
and it's going to be the most talented person ever is playing there in Talent. And then there's another town in Oregon called Boring. They called it Boring.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want people to come there. They're like, don't come here because it's boring.
All right. Well, listen, I'm gonna play some music to keep the stream going for a little while to keep things smooth, but in a slideshow. But I'm getting out of here. So.
All right, I'm out of here too. I might fire at mine.
Thank you everybody that showed up, but I'm gonna still play some music. So stay tuned. All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Blessed love. Oh, sure.
Let's do this.
could spot a fire by watching the Spotifyers. They just press play on my shit and they start a fire. Ride till I die till there's no grooves left on the tires. Chilling at home like umpires while I write my next shit. Lay it down and flex it from the booth to the marketplace. Let the checks hit. Treating every song like an individual investment. Underground king of my coast. Eating shellfish with a bad bitch. Cause we all gon' die. So this life I got, I live right. You could all try, but can't outsmart me. Cause my intellectual's on the level of AI. I've learned by defeat. Check the battle and scars. Bitch, most of you can't even step to half of my bars. Fucking pussy run your mouth while you acting all hard. You probably wear your rubber gloves and face mask in a car with your windows rolled up, trying not to get sick. But shit, I've been sick for years. My therapist told me if we wrote down all of my problems it'd be a list so long even Santa Claus couldn't check this, let alone check it twice. Fuck naughty and nice. I'm so bad having hole in my stockings a way of life. Kerosene in one hand while the other got a light. Here up, then I'm calling it a night. Webby. Yeah, we all gon' die. Live like the roof's on fire. And we yelling out, burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Yeah, yeah, we all gon' die. Live like the roof's on fire. And we yelling out, burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn. Burn, motherfucker. Fuck them, let them conspire. See, I can spot a liar by watching his spot expire. I can spit a verse and kill rappers with rapid fire. Rap deniers won't acknowledge my prowess, don't try to route us. Route that I'm on based on songs, now who's the loudest? Allow me to explain my versatility origins. I came up with pimps and rebels fighting the warrior. Normally I'm ignoring the silly rappers with corny hymns. I can smell the smoke cause my hood was a crematorium. This is like a memoriam for what I used to be. So when I like to match you pussies, better use your feet. All that's left is charred up bodies as far as you can see. If you concede, then I might show mercy, don't try to divert me. Fuck your politics and opinion, you just a minion. Everything you ever mentioned, you heard on the cable network. I carefully craft the timeline and algorithm that's only feeding your bias. You don't believe me, just try. Cause everything I built, see I built from the ground up. Come around us like you've been sipping that round up. Killing off the weeds as I weave in between the sound. I'm astounded how you suckers keep bitching like how come? Douse you with accelerant, what you think is irrelevant. Beating around the bush cause you scared to address the elephant. Sitting in the room while I'm shitting inside your tomb. Somebody pass me a match, click, boom. Yeah, we all gon' die. Live like the roof's on fire. And we yelling out, burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Yeah, yeah, we all gon' die. Live like the roof's on fire. And we yelling out, burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn.
Pass me the flamethrower, matching the gas and it's game over. Molotov cocktails out of the Range Rover. Half of my brain smolder with rap. I'm a chain smoker, a dragon who take over. Make crack from the baking soda. Gas stove veteran, chefing up the medicine, but never get the credit. I'm more Tesla than Edison. All about the Benjamins and what I can invest it in. After the dough, turning big bucks into venison. Replicated, devastated, place you on the ventilator. Dish you on the record and write your name in the metadata. Meditative state of an out-of-body experience. Light your buddy on fire, get buried in Siberian cemeteries are eerie when spirits started appearing in spots. I spit lyrics and raps you'll never hear again. Better give love or get sent to heaven above or get shredded, fed to the furnace like Freddy's sweater and glove.
Yeah, we all gon' die. Live like the roof's on fire. And we yelling out, burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Yeah, yeah, we all gon' die. Live like the roof's on fire. And we yelling out, burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn. Burn, motherfucker. Burn.
Have you been feeling sad most of the time, losing interest in things you once cared about? You may be experiencing these and other symptoms that are difficult to understand. These symptoms are worth exploring with a doctor. Learn more about major depressive disorder and a potential treatment option at managingdepression.us.
Chase the high until it fades. Better pace myself. Push my limits every day. Till I break myself. My time is on the way. Better brace myself. Cause if I didn't give the shit my all, I swear to God I couldn't face myself. I've been telling these stories about my life. my life. My life. Out around the campfire all night. Out around the campfire all night. Just trying to find my way through the moonlight. I'm just trying to find a way. I'm just trying to hide my pain as I hydroplane till my tires strain. In the left lane with a depressed brain, calling my doctor up, hoping my meds came. Another panic attack, feeling my chest tight, can't even see the road, losing my headlights. I know I gotta keep on pushing through it, and my therapy is making music. Without it, I think I would lose it. So gather round, listen up, cause what you know is not enough. Grab a blunt, fill your cup, let me tell you something. Till the campfire's out, telling stories till the campfire's out. Light the mess into the kerosene, show what life is like behind the scenes. Put my soul up on the page as I judge myself, cigarettes and cocaine. I don't trust myself, drinking whiskey for the pain, and a blunt might help. Lacking self-respect with all the love I get, why can't I find a way to love myself? Been telling my stories to anyone listening. Better listen. I've done so much, but still I feel so insignificant, yeah. Been battling all these demons ever since my christening. Go to war with all these demons, but still I'm here and breathing, trying to find a reason why I'm breaking even. I should have more by now from all these tours and crowds, but it's just me and this bottle, so I'm about to pour it down. Fire gon' scorch the ground while I be telling my tales. Follow a treacherous trail, but in the end I'll prevail. I know I gotta keep on pushing through it, and my therapy is making music. Without it, I think I would lose it. So gather